Welcome to the Oh, hello. One sec. One sec. Yeah. Yeah, so this is why I'll put a link in the chat. Uh, there is no side chat. Why is there no side chat? No, I can't. Uh, right, just doing the setup. I've, I've kind of. Sorry, just wiping my screen down because it's raining. Uh, yeah. So I've just done the setup. I'm not doing the setup. I'm doing the setup. Yeah. So just bear with me. I'm just doing the setup. If anyone wants to join, link is in the side chat now. I'll just put it in the chat. I'll be right back. Yeah. So I'm still here. Join if you can. Oh, headphones. Yeah, we'll get that sorted after. Met this girl on Monday. Took a ball drink on Tuesday. We'll make a love on Wednesday. And on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Till on Sunday, Missouri. Right. I'm gonna have to wipe my screen every couple of seconds. I can't say anything. Uh, yeah. So I'm just doing this ass up. I'm in another tab. Bear with me. Oh, this is low. It's shaking. That's why the laptop was shaking. I was shaking. Oh, right. Uh, right. No. I don't know what time is it. It's just 20 past 6 here in the evening. And I'm on the old, well, I'm after the new one up by sitting here in the rain. Keyboard doesn't look like all the messed up. And I've got to give it and run back. Right. So this is going to be. It's going to be. Oh, someone's here. That's good. Screen there. Sterling, good to see you, man.
What's up, dude?
I've had you to stream just a minute. Just a minute.
You said what?
Keyboard. What's up? Yeah, no.
Good, yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good, yeah. The keyboard isn't working on. The keyboard is working on this laptop, but this is the old laptop. The new laptop I can't get on because I can't use the keyboard or the mouse pad, so I can't press enter to log in or anything. So this is the old laptop. The keyboard is working, but it's raining again, and the internet won't work around the back of my mum's. So it's getting rained on constantly. So this laptop's gonna probably fuck up as well.
Don't do that. Like, you know, don't get this one fucked up.
I know, but I don't know what else to do because I kind of have to, or else I won't be online at all.
What about the plastic bag idea?
Ah, yeah. One sec. Two secs. I'm just throwing my cigarette. Yeah, the plastic bag. Yeah. But then to go back to my flat to get a plastic bag,
you should.
I'll come off the stream.
You should, because if you don't have a computer tomorrow, you're gonna be pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not raining heavily at the moment. Why is everything complicated? Do you know what I mean? Why can nothing ever be easy?
It is easy. It is easy. It's all about your perspective.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was just in the middle of carry on talking, but I was just in the middle of posting link everywhere. I'm not done the setup yet. I keep going live because I don't know how long I can be live. I keep doing that. So yeah, I'm just gonna post a link everywhere. I'll be right back.
Are you about to post it in your channel or the build or
what? In Pixie's World and Baldart's back up and all that kind of thing on Google Chat.
Before you post it in Pixie's World, you should read the will because she talked to you. She gave you the message.
You'll have to repeat that. Sorry, I didn't say that. Traffic going.
I'm sorry. I apologize. You need to read the will before you post it.
Yeah. I've not done that. I've just posted it.
Oh well, you better. You might. I don't know. You might either. Okay. All right. Well, you need to read it because she gave you specific instructions about posting.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah. So read it real quick because I don't know.
I spoke to Pixie yesterday.
Yeah, she's up here. That's all.
So, what were the specific instructions? I bet I've just brought them.
I don't know. I don't want to get upset if I say it. Like I don't know what the rules are.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know how she would feel about that. And Pixie's the last person you want to piss off. Huh?
I know. Yeah. Never.
She's quite scary.
Yeah. But I've done it now anyway, and I can't. I can't take it back, and
Yes, you
I've
can.
not read the instructions, so sorry.
Well,
It'll be
she
alright
said
this
don't.
time. I'll just tell her that I've not read the instructions. I'll
She
just
said don't.
apologise. It'll be fine.
Well, she said that don't post it. And she said that if you do, people are going to get booted. So I'm assuming she's talking about you. I don't want that to happen.
I know, but right, okay.
So I mean, I'm trying to look out.
Yeah, no, she won't boot me. I'll just be adorable and say that I didn't know what was going on,
Okay.
which is kind of sweet.
So how you doing?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I, I saw you on HBO, the Reader.
Oh, did you see that? Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah,
yeah, I was
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Oh, traffic noise. Yeah, I was on SEOs before. I, I, I didn't think he had good like justification for what I said. He just seemed to brush it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he wasn't very talkative. He didn't say much. Sometimes he's
Yeah.
like that. He's tired.
Mm.
But who was the coolest, and he always is St. Tommy.
Yeah, Saint Tommy rocks.
He was he was so nice to you. Like he was like saying really helpful stuff. I guess you remember, right?
Yeah.
I just he's always got like always right, almost like always about everything. You know what I mean? It's hard to disagree with that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got. Sorry. Oh, why can't I not
Okay.
get. I can't get.
Do I need
Just
do I
traffic
do I,
noise.
do I need my
No,
headset?
it's not you. It's just the traffic noise. There's loads of buzz going passes and yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It's all right.
Yeah, but this is the start of the 24/7 live stream. I've told Tommy about it, so he might be in later. Uh, and this
I
is so
think it's a good idea.
yeah, yeah.
And I
I'm
know.
gonna. This laptop is charged 100%, but this is the old laptop, so it 100% might not last long.
It's coming through.
1 hour
Better
apparently
you
on the full
better
charge I can get.
back
Yeah,
much.
so that's okay. 1 hour 16 minutes.
You better put a plastic bag on it so you'll have it for tomorrow too. Or it's gonna be like
Yeah,
it's gonna be a 1 hour and 60 minute stream,
yeah,
and that's
yeah. But if I go and get a plastic bag for it,
yeah.
then I'll kind of lose it. I'll not lose the stream, but I'll be disconnected. So you'll be here on your own, and then
Well, okay. Or yeah, because if you leave it right there and run up there, it'll get stolen.
yeah. So I'll have to take it back to my flat. At which point I'll lose the internet,
All right.
and
Well, I mean,
yeah, I'll be disconnected.
okay. Well, then you can come here if you want. Keep it open.
Sorry, what? I missed that.
Yeah, you should here if you want.
Yeah, that would save. But yeah, right. Sterling, I've made an executive decision. I'm gonna go and get a plastic bag, put it over the
Yeah.
laptop. I'll be right back. Just stay, stay here. I'll be right back. I'll disconnect some. Actually, it'll be interesting to see me walking from park bench to my flat when it disconnects. Then I can know how far I can be from them. Yeah.
You're connected to your mom's internet right now.
Hey?
You're connected to your mom's Wi-Fi. guess that's that. Anybody out there? Oh shit, I was muted. Well, I guess we obviously lost Wild Heart. I guess he'll be back. I mean, yeah, he's about to sit out there with no bag on his computer and just ruin two computers 2 days in a row. Like, I mean, that's silly, right? Don't do that, Wild Heart. Um, well, as you can see, I am at worst cameo guy. I give the worst cameos on cameo.com. They're $5, and you will be thoroughly disappointed and upset. And that's my goal, and I take it very seriously. I will go out of my way to disappoint you, and you won't be well you will be you won't be um happy. You know, you won't be satisfied. I promise you that, and I guarantee you it will be awful. It might upset you. You might feel anger. You might get angry with the results of this cameo. Like, for example, Orlo ordered the first one, and it was about a 6-minute cameo where I filmed it from the toilet. I was actually on the toilet the whole time, and that's like not the whole time. There was there was other scenes too, but that was the gist of it. At worst cameo guy, it's right here on the screen, and whatever your occasion is, I can roast people. I can I'll follow your instructions to the T, the letter, and I will make sure if you want me to reshoot it, I'll reshoot it. And everything that I'm saying right now is bullshit. I'm not gonna do any of that, and you're not gonna like it. And I'm not gonna listen to your instructions, and I'm just you know what I mean. Like, I'm the worst cameo guy. So been doing that, and big shout out to Geo Sam. He's helped me with some intros and some like those banners and stuff for Melly Monaco, a friend of mine, and he really nailed it. He gave me 2 of them. Um, I really like his work, so I reached out to him and he helped me out. So I appreciate that. Also, my friend, I don't know. A lot of people in this community may not probably do not know Anthony Greeno, Greeno. He has a channel called True Crime Investigates, and it's obviously a true crime channel, and he's from he's from South Carolina. He's lived in South Carolina for a while, and then he moved to Indiana, and so he claims kind of to be from both, whatever. But in Indiana, they had a double homicide. They call them the Delphi murders. It's spelled Delphi, and that's the name of the city or the small town where it occurred. And it was these 2 young girls. One was like 13, one was 14, I think, and they were like best friends on a day off of school. It was like a Monday where they had like I don't know, like a planned day off, like snow day or something that they didn't use, so they had the day off. And so they went out to like this nature trail, and on this nature trail, like the end of the trail is the Monon High Bridge. I don't know if I think it's spelled Monan, Monon, the Monon High Bridge. And yeah, it's like the second highest bridge in Indiana. It's like, I don't know, it's like 70 feet tall. which is really tall if you try to like walk over it, and which like that's what the young kids do, and you know people will just walk over it, even though it's kind of it's just really old and what's the word I wanted to use? I'm not even sorry. I'm tired. I'm not even going to try to use big words right now. But anyway, it's this old bridge that's not even. It's not even really fit for walking. I wouldn't walk over that shit. It's got like gaps in between it, and like I don't know. It just doesn't look safe at all. But yeah, people walk over it, and these girls went out there, and well, you know, well, they didn't come back, and the search parties found them the next day. And anyway, it's a very interesting case. There's I dabble in the true crime communities, and there's only like I don't like all. I'm not interested in all of the cases, but there's certain ones that intrigue me. And like this one intrigued me because well, a lot of reasons, but number one, and Anthony Greeno on his channel, he does a great job covering it. That's really how I found out about the channel was through him. And hold on, I hope y'all can hear me too, by the way. I can put on my headset if I have to. Anyway, but yeah, what intrigued me about this case, and I think that's how I found it, was uh one of the girls, like as the dude, the suspected murderer, I guess, was walking towards them, she captured him on video. She just like took out her little camera or whatever and flipped it to video and started recording. I think she kind of like played it off like she was recording her friend or whatever. And allegedly in the video, the friend's like, is that guy still behind? Is he coming over here? Is he still behind me or something like that? And then the law enforcement, they released the audio too, so they have him on video, and it is kind of grainy, so you can't really tell, you can't really see it clearly. And then they released audio where he tells them, he's like, guys, down the hill. And you don't see him say that. I think maybe like she had her phone down, like trying to play it off, and so maybe it just picked up the audio, because like the law enforcement only released the bare minimum of information, and like the video itself, they only released like 2 seconds of it, 3 seconds of it, of this guy walking down or walking across the bridge or whatever. And anyway, it's just kind of fascinating. That they could have someone on audio and video, um and not know who it was. So it went unsolved for like 5 or 6 years, and they just arrested this guy, and he's about to stand trial in like January. I think his name's Richard Allen. Anyway, my friend Greeno, he really covers this case because that's like his hometown, or sort of, that's kind of like where he lived. So he would shoot these really cool videos with like drones, and he would show you the bridge, and he went up under the bridge. And yeah, I think he even trespassed technically, if you go up under that bridge, but he did it anyway just to show the content. And the girls were eventually, like I said, the next day, I think there were, it's so many things about this case. I could talk about it for hours. One of the things was like the sheriff called off the search uh that day that they went missing, and because he was like, it's dark and it's dangerous. But like, if it was my kids out there, I mean, like, even if it's not, though, like, hey, what's up, PJ?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey,
Hey,
Ben.
tell me.
What's up?
Oh, how I've been? Yeah, everything's good, man. I've been doing all right. I got faded last night. How you been?
Right on.
Yeah, what about you?
Same old, just chilling,
Yeah.
playing video games, just talking dumb shit all day long.
Oh, I can relate to that last part. I was just up here bullshitting about God. I don't even know. Oh, true crime. There's the man of the hour.
All right, hey, what's up, Wild Heart?
Oh
Want to
yeah,
say
sorry.
hello? How you doing?
Yeah, yeah, it's going very slow. Just ignore me. Yeah,
Well, it's England,
Yeah.
you know, you got to slow
Yeah.
there. It's just normal.
I know it's raining in England. Can you believe that? Yeah, but I have got this plastic bag. I'm gonna put that over now. So it might affect the camera and the sound. I want feedback on how it affects the sound mainly. I've got
You look
moving
much.
my
Yeah,
foot.
You look much better.
Hello, couple.
plastic bags are good for you. It's got to carry a baby around or something.
Right, can you still hear me?
Yes.
But I can't see anything now.
Maybe
Yeah,
like tear a hole where the camera is, or
yeah. I literally can't see anything for what you.
yeah, tear a hole where the camera is, or just put it over the keyboard itself.
Yeah, but if people join, I won't. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to risk it for a biscuit.
Pretend you're Mormon and poke a hole in it.
Yeah. poke a
Oh,
hole
yeah.
where the camera is.
Yeah,
Or
it's the keyboard that I need to keep.
yeah, just
Mouse. Sorry. Oh yeah, I've bought one already. It's good. Yeah.
Oh, you're that guy that fell over, ain't you?
Probably yeah.
I think you're watching in David.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's your face on that? Is it good, yeah?
Yeah. I've just got out of prison yesterday.
Just got out today.
Yeah.
What did you get in for?
It was just my stepdad's got a restraining order on me, so whenever I go around
Oh, you breached
months, yeah, which is why I'm outside because I don't have internet at my place at the moment.
You didn't know his
It's
top piece was
complicated.
missing.
Sorry?
You didn't know his top piece was missing. Like the metal piece from top.
No,
Oh, is
this
it meant
is-
to sit?
yeah.
You're right, are you keeping sober now, yeah?
No,
No.
I've had
Try
two.
and keep sober though, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah,
It's not worth it. It's not
but
worth
we're I appreciate you. Yeah, but I'm live on YouTube at the moment, so I need to speak to
it. Oh, yeah.
it. Yeah. Sorry. No, you're fine.
Hello, pal.
These people,
How many
these good
videos? How
fine
many
people.
views have you got?
No one at the moment. There's two people in the room.
Oh, what is it?
It's just YouTube, just general chat.
Yeah, bro.
All right, cheers, pal.
I'll pop round soon and see if you're alright if you want.
Yeah.
What number's yours if you want?
30B.
Where
It
is
just
it?
goes
On
on.
this one or this one?
The end one. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
no
using my
worries,
mum's
David.
internet at the moment. So.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
All
keep
right.
safe, bro.
Cheers, pal. Thanks a lot. Right. Yeah. See, I'm not sure. See, there were three youths. What? You know, it's a bit dodgy talking to them. You know what I mean? But they seemed
Yeah.
interested in my health, which is nice. But I don't. They
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
might be sizing you up to mug you.
Yeah, they asked me.
Like,
Oh,
oh,
just
man,
give me
how you
address
feeling
as well.
today? How you a good runner? Your shoes tight? You got a bulge in your pocket there? You know, drunk there? Let me help you up. Oh, look, you lost your wallet, eh? Oi,
Yeah.
eh, and all that. Oi.
Yeah.
Hey.
You see, this is why I need you around, PJ, all the time. Yeah, that is what they were doing. They just asked me address and I just gave it them. Just
I want to
on.
see how
Yeah.
sizing you up a bit.
I shouldn't have done that, should I?
Oh, you always want to say that,
Yeah.
you know, you're you used to be a bouncer and a professional weightlifter, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
Stuff
like
could
that.
knock all. Yeah, I could knock all of them out. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fine.
just have that confidence.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
did mention prison, so that makes you look fine.
Yeah, that
I
kinda
did.
scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, but I found his opening question quite interesting. He said, I don't know if you heard it or not. He said, "Were you the guy on the floor?" And I said, "Probably, yeah." That
Yeah.
was me.
good.
Yeah. And then he said, "Are you called David?" So he knew me name already.
Yeah. You got a
Yeah.
reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you the guy on the floor? Yeah. That was probably me.
Probably.
Yeah.
You're probably like an easy
Oh, yeah.
target.
Yeah. I don't remember talking to him, but it was quite nice.
Yeah. If you're the guy on the floor and they know your name, man, that you got to watch out, you know, because then it's like, oh, this guy's pushover. He's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
let's keep our eye on him. He'll be on the floor anytime now.
Like
to be
next
fair,
time
I
somebody
was probably
says,
on the floor after 3 bottles of vodka.
"Yeah, right, yeah," or give it like some kind of a good reason for being on the floor. Like say, "Yeah, you're
Yeah.
usually up on the floor after a crazy night of murder." They'll keep them
Right.
questioning, like, "Oh wait, this guy's crazy."
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Um, that's a good one.
Yeah,
What's a
as
good
long as
one?
you have a good reason for being on the floor, that's fine.
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
just
but to get back,
good.
so,
Sorry.
no, I was just gonna to get back to the So I want to talk about although no one's watching, so it's only us three anyway. So it doesn't matter. I was going to get back to. I want this to be a kind of religious kind of thing, but there's no one. There's literally no one watching, so it doesn't matter at the moment.
Oh, what do you want to know about Jesus?
Yeah. What did you say? What did
Yeah,
you say? You
I,
want this to
I
be
want
about?
to know why Jesus won't turn up. Like I've been in prison 4 times. Why does he never turn up? Like that's the time he's supposed to turn up, isn't it? Like when you're
Maybe
down and out, and
maybe
yeah,
you're
it'll
trying
last.
wrong. You're doing it wrong, man. Maybe you're doing the wrong thing to find him. You're looking for that
Or maybe
desperation
Jesus
Jesus.
isn't.
Yeah, you're looking for that desperation Jesus. You don't need desperation Jesus. You need uplifting Jesus. You need that positive Jesus, that positive vibe Jesus. You find him in a necktie sometimes, but don't hang yourself by it.
Oh, have you missed karaoke? Oh, not really.
Yes.
There
Because
hasn't been
you just
much.
give me an idea for your own personal Jesus, obviously by Johnny Cash and some other people.
Someone
But
to be your
your
friend.
own
Someone to be
personal.
your
But on this
Yeah.
laptop, I probably won't be able to do it anyway. It's too slow.
Do it if you want.
Yeah,
Whatever.
so carry on. But I've missed music. Oh, PJ, you'll be good at this, and there's no one watching, so it doesn't matter.
Huh.
But I was in a pad for the last 2 days with a Pakistani fella. He was like he was brown, he was half black. But he
Uh-huh.
was into like gangster rap and all that, and I couldn't.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll just wait till I get back. Yeah, I couldn't really understand it because like gangster rap is like black people, isn't it? Like popular black people,
Yeah. There's certain different. Yeah, there's
like
certain types
proper black.
of gangster rap, I guess.
Yeah,
Like it kind of came
but
out with.
he was brown.
I don't. Yeah. A lot of people are into gangster rap. It depends on what type of style they're into. Because when it first came out, it kind of went from a little hardcore with NWA before Ice Cube broke up with them. They had an album out,
Yeah,
and it got real popular with that. And 8 Ball, I think, was on there, and Dope Man was on there. But then it got, yeah, I don't know, man, what it is, but it's pretty violent. A lot of it's pretty violent.
In
But then
all,
again,
like,
yeah, it,
in all, very sexual, like graphic sexual, like not even like
yeah,
poetic or discreet at
yeah,
all. It's very like suck my dick while I fuck you in the ass and this trick and all that.
yeah, that's the kind of rap that it kind of ruins everything because there's one, I think it's by Easy E, or it's actually NWA. If nobody moves, nobody get hurt, and off that album anyway. There's a whole like song about robbing a bank and like taking a chick to the back and pretty much raping her. I thought that
yeah,
was kind of
yeah,
disgusting. That kind of stuff's disgusting. It's the
yeah,
the other stuff is before that kind of started happening. It started out more with like a message, like Dope Man was a song about people get hooked on dope and messing up their lives, and it's from the perspective of Dope Man as part of it. So it's kind of like both sides of it. They kind of have a message to it, but they just got really dirty and about riding around in cars and who's got the best Cadillac and all that dumb shit that you usually hear. A lot of the good stuff was lost, and
Yeah, it's like they don't. It's like it's not even poetic at this point. It's
right.
not even. Yeah, it's just all very.
What can I rhyme with bigger and trigger? You know, so many times in a row. Yeah, and it got ridiculous. I
Yeah.
mean, I grew up around it, and my
Yeah,
brothers and all my friends listened to
yeah.
it.
Me too.
So I know a lot about it because I was there, you know, all around it. And they have the dirty raps, the gangster rap, they just have the fun shit that what rap should be, you know, like Biz Markie and things like old school rap.
But how weird is that? We were just talking about rap, and literally my actual brother just walked past me. That's what I
He's
yeah.
a rapper?
No, he's not a rapper, but it's you know how rappers say my
Got a
brother.
mixtape.
And, yeah, but my actual brother actually walked past me.
Oh, right on,
while
brother.
we're talking about that. Yeah, because I don't understand a lot of the rap.
Was it American? Was it American or British?
British. A lot of it was British, yeah. But it's like PJ said. It's like they just need words to rhyme with the word before. You know, they say like 4 or 5 words, and the last word has to rhyme with the word before. So it's not actually, real. It's just what can I rhyme with this, and then
it's not that impressive.
One thing about like rap music when it first started, it brought a message because it was telling it's you're just pretty much just talking over a beat, man. You can say whatever you want, all you want, you know. With regular music, you got a chorus and a verse, and it's usually something sad or poetic. But with rap, it's more direct. It's like this is what's going on.
Explicit. It's straight explicit. Yeah.
And it could be fun, or it could be informative, or it could be, what. Again, it's kind of like, the bad apples ruin the whole bunch. Not all Muslims are bad, but the ones that go around bombing shit are, and makes everybody look bad kind of deal. I think gangster rap or that type of rap, but because it's so mainstream too,
Oh yeah, by far and large. I mean, Drake's the most popular artist in the world. 50 billion streams on Spotify. I just saw that. 50 billion.
Yeah.
It's a crazy world where sometimes, messages of hate and all kinds of weird shit go out there and they make a shitload of money off of it. And other people that are trying to promote something decent just get. But then it shows people's mentality on what they want to hear and what they want to see. They don't have horror movies for nothing,
Yeah, I hear you. I like that gangster rap. I like the gangster. I like the gangster rap a little bit. Like when I'm working out in the gym or something, I like to put on that Kodak Black, and I like it. I like that shit.
But I thought a lot of it, it might be different in the UK, but a lot of it was them admitting to crimes, and they're basically doing an online confession. You know what I mean? Like I sell 50 lots of cocaine every week. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of incriminating themselves if you really do that, which I think a lot of them don't. I think a lot of them are putting it on. You know what I mean? I think a lot of them are lying about how much.
Criminals usually come with a certain mindset and a certain mentality, and some are that stupid.
So they could be that stupid to sell drugs and then announce it on the internet.
Well, even worse, they'll commit homicides and talk about it in their songs, and then they use that in court against them.
I popped a guy in the ass or whatever. You know what they say.
I popped a captain in his ass for smoking on my grass.
There's literally I think there's a trial going on right now. Yeah, there's a trial going on right now where this dude made a rap about somebody he murdered, and it's actually like a real story, and they're using it against him.
I heard about that. It's like I forgot the guy's name, but isn't like something like I forgot some rap name.
Was it? Well, I don't want to say.
You got him and his friends or something else in the car, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think I've seen bits and pieces of that coming out through. I forgot what it is. I like watching that true crime stuff sometimes, and there's that one guy that's pretty informative when it comes to like interrogations and updates, and he has those little spiders coming down from a drip drop. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if I do. The spiders coming out from the drip drop.
Okay. No, the guy calls themselves Drip Drop, and
Oh, no.
it seems weird, and at first it's a little off-putting, but usually has like a white face paint with these two little spiders coming down from his
Oh
eyes.
yes,
Like a
I've
downward.
seen that. I know exactly who you're talking about. I've seen that guy. Yeah, I know you're
That
talking about.
guy, yeah, he has like interrogations with certain people that were in the car here and there, but I don't know the whole story how it started. I just caught pieces of it. But yeah, it's pretty interesting shit. Like he mentions it in some of his rhymes, right? And they got some witnesses now or something, and
Yeah, you named the song something stupid like "The Murder That I Did" or something like that.
yeah,
I don't know.
right, just like
You know?
OJ if I did it.
exactly. And I see Bond's comments here. He says he tweaked his lower back. You know, I've done that before, and I take you can take like a Flexeril, cyclobenzaprine, like 10 milligrams before you go to sleep at night, and the next day you wake up and it's gone. It's like done. And sometimes it takes more than one night, but yeah, a muscle relaxer like that, it doesn't require a prescription, but it's not a narcotic. It's not a controlled substance. And yeah, get that muscle relaxer and go to sleep.
I say work it out. Go down the park, hang upside down, do some twirls, hire some midgets to jump on your back. You could take it.
Well, that does sound like a good time now that you say it that way. But yeah,
how many midgets?
yeah, roll it out. Get get on the foam roller and take you a cyclobenzaprine and smoke a joint. Go to sleep.
Don't forget.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt, but yeah, if anyone can click the like of PJ saying get some midgets to jump on your back, that would be most appreciated.
Well, I mean, you know.
Yeah, you should always get midgets to jump on your back. That's just a fun time for everyone. The midgets like it.
Tell them to bring a flex reel.
Yeah. It's kind of like, what do you want to hear when people are jumping on your back, you know? And plus money wise, I mean, who wouldn't want to get a bunch of whores, jumping up there? But I was just imagine, just like, like, we got him. That'd be a lot of fun. It'd be fun, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, in high pitched voices. Yeah.
My bad, back in the Seven Dwarfs.
Right? Because otherwise, like, you don't want like
jumping on his back. Don't step on his crack. It's got a butthole. Hi ho.
Because you don't want little kids. Like, you can't be hanging out with like kids. Kids aren't gonna follow directions.
All the black midgets.
Yeah. You got to go with the midget. That makes sense.
Yo, Dumpy, what's up?
What's up, man, midget?
What Grumpy doing? Selling crack again? Damn. Sleepy, wake up. It's a 5-0. Yeah, out there pimping and stuff.
Oh, that's funny. Sorry.
Oh no, it's always good times.
Got this mental image of seven midgets jumping on Bond's back.
One at a time.
Oh, motherfucker.
Sorry, I was sure.
That's alright. It's kind of funny though.
Right, no, everyone stop. We got a new message from Bond. Bond, by the way. Thanks for watching. Good seeing you. So we got when it comes up. Yeah, I discovered a lingerie MMA league. It's amazing.
Amazing.
I want to link to that. Yeah, a lingerie MMA league.
Yeah, put the link out there.
Yeah, link. Oh, and Sterling, I want that link to that pineapple thing as well.
Oh yeah. I was telling you about that. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I'll get it right now.
Cool.
Is that where you guys go and try to woo the ladies?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yo, baby, what's up? I got some Cadillacs, yo. Got gold wheels on it.
Oh man, you're ready. You're ready to hit the link.
I just want to see how long that lasts. I'm guessing like a minute at tops. You know what I mean? I just want to.
It's like you got to go on there and like
Cause-
really like sway them.
yeah.
Asking stuff like,
I-
yep, darker the
yeah.
berry, sweeter the juice. Let's go to the beach and get you a tan there, mama. You know, see how dark you can get.
Yeah, like if you
No, I'm guessing most of the people would be like foreigners, like abroad, so there's no real chance of getting together. But yeah, I just want to see how long I'd last. before
Me
there's a
too.
pineapple. Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
You gotta give yourself a slick name too. You know, like Big Daddy, whatever. You know,
Big Daddy
think of a
Wild
name and
Art.
put Big
That
Daddy
might
in
work.
front of it. They'll like that shit.
Yeah.
It's confidence.
Yeah.
That would go over well.
And then once in a while, but not the first time, respond with like, "Yeah, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought I was talking to my mom for a second." That'll make it look tough.
Sorry. Oh, Pixie! Pixie's here. A stream. Thank you for joining, Pixie.
Hey, Pix.
Are you sober? Hey,
Thank
Pixie.
you. Thank you for joining.
How sober are you?
Pixie,
How sober are
I've
you?
got a bit of a I'm really sorry. I know I should be sober, but I'm looking for reasons to be sober. No, no, honestly, no bullshit. I'm really sorry, but I'm not sorry. I done fucked up again. Yeah. I've no
Dumbass.
excuses. I'm no reason. Yeah. I know. Yeah. But I can only be honest and tell you what's going on.
So now, today being what's today? Saturday. Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Now
Pixie.
tomorrow, Wild Heart, you must go to church and you must go to a full service and repent for your sins of drinking. And don't expect
Yeah, and-
anything in return.
Sorry, Pixie leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you must go to church tomorrow and repent your sins
Yeah,
and ask for
Pixie
forgiveness
leaving.
in the
I
name
hope
of
that.
the Lord.
Yeah. See me not. I don't want to make light of it, but me not believing in the. Oh, thanks. If you check
You
the.
only have to believe in yourself, Wild
thank
Heart.
you. So,
You only have to believe in
no,
yourself.
I don't want to make light of it. I promised several people that I would stay sober, but
Okay.
I thought I'd give lying a chance.
No. Come on.
You know what I
Come
mean?
on.
So when you made this
It
promise of
didn't
being
go well.
sober, when you made this promise of being sober, did you really think that you're going to fulfill it? When you made that promise of yes, or did you just say that because you wanted to talk to somebody and have friends at the moment?
That's a good question. Let me unpick that. You know what basically happened, and I know I'm fucked up for doing it, and please don't let me leave, but I knew that I was going to drink when I got out. I drank as soon as I got out. Like I was drinking, as soon as I got out, I went to the off license.
Yeah, I imagine you would. I was thinking that.
And
when
then,
you're in there, I was like, I know you're gonna fucking drink today.
Yeah.
The same, second you get out, 'cause you're repeating the same process. You're like in that repetition mode right now.
Yeah,
But it's like right now you have to look at it at a point. It's like, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to fucking roll over, be on that guy on the floor like everybody knows me as, or am I going to get my flat going and I'm going to fucking sit down and I'm going to handle this shit, and I'm not going to fly off the handle so damn much? There's got to be a point where you learn a lesson. Have you learned a lesson out of what happened so far? All this repetition of failures, because you admitted it already that you fucked up. That's a failure. So is there something you could grab out of this that you could put towards the future?
Yeah.
kind of, yeah, because I know. And Pixie, if you're still watching, I feel really bad that I've upset Pixie now. And I promised a couple of people
Yeah.
that I wouldn't.
Yeah, but see, don't
I
take
wasn't
that
drinking.
regret and all
I
that
thought
pain
I'd
that you're
try
getting
because
because you pissed somebody.
I've never tried lying before, so I thought I'd try lying, but I'm not that good at it.
Yeah.
And
But what I'm saying is that
tell them that's where that's actually
that
going.
like sadness you're feeling right now because Pixie left and what was said, and you feel like you fucked up. Don't
Yeah.
take that as something to fall back on to then drink more on,
Right.
because that makes you a
Yeah,
moron. The sorry,
but
take that
I know.
as something to try to get
I'm nice
over.
sparkles. Yeah,
I see you. Want to let him in? Oh, you
yeah.
got him.
No, I'm
What's up,
just gonna just
Sparks?
take
Hey,
a while.
PJ, you're the
Yeah.
boss
Yeah,
now,
hi.
aren't you?
I thought
Aren't
Pixie
you?
would come back.
Got the whip.
Yeah, sorry, Pixie. I was lying to you yesterday. I just thought. What did I think?
Ugh.
I thought if I lie, but you got to keep lying. If you start lying, then you got to keep the lie up, and I'm not capable of doing that.
Well, you got a problem there. It's not only is it with lying, you have a problem with drinking because
So
you know you
yeah, I'm
shouldn't
sorry,
do it, but you
Pixie.
still do it because you want to get that moment of satisfaction. You want to get one. You want to get that little moment of
Yeah.
happiness by linking up with the friend and saying hello, how you do, or promises, or getting that drunken state. But it always fucks up and bites you in the ass in the end, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So gotta get something out of that so it doesn't bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
What can you do? You gotta figure that shit out, man.
Well,
All right. So what do you think about this? I like if I drink a little bit to get nicely
No.
drunk, so I
No.
can talk to people in the these rooms and that, and then stop drinking until I get sober, and then start drinking again until I get nicely drunk.
You'll never do it. You'll drink the whole time.
Well, because you
Yeah.
have to have more than a goal than just moderating your drunken state. Like think of somebody like a
me.
functional alcoholic that's really like okay, let's put up the basic one like Christopher Hitchens, right? Dude's obviously blasted when he goes on and he talks and speaks
Yeah.
sometimes, and some of his lectures you can see that he's getting to that point. But his goal is to get his message out in a way he can get it out the way he does by being intoxicated a little bit here and there to help him. So but if you want to be that type of functional alcoholic, I think you have to have something that drives you to bring out what that brings out, what you think is conversation and brilliance in your debate of religions. You seem to be at a point where you don't want to go on and you get drunk enough, you want to go on and you can do anything and say anything to anybody, but then you get to the point you just get retarded and you fuck up.
Yeah.
You want to stay in that state of Hitchensness.
Well, I think what Wildheart could use is somebody he looks up to, right? Somebody he looks up, somebody he admires, and he wants to emulate to be better, right?
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a good
that-
idea. Yeah.
Thing is,
Who-
well, he needs to find which person it is. For me, I mean, I lost this person's friendship to 2 years ago, but I'm still, I'm still doing what I need to do to improve. Like 6 years
yeah.
ago, it's like, you know what? I admire this person. I want to try to become like this person, but still being my own person. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Also, Sterling.
Yeah. But PJ.
What's up?
Yeah. Sorry, carry on. But PJ, if you could moderate the room for a while, my ass is hurting and I've got to get home to do
Yep.
certain things.
Yep,
So
I got you back.
I'll be right back. Yeah.
Right on.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
His ass is hurting?
Apparently, because he's sitting down. He said he's probably sitting down on concrete.
Is that how they say they gotta take a shit? Like in the UK? Is that what that means? Like, I don't,
Right, maybe.
I don't know what that means.
Also,
Like to the
what is
loo
the
with you then.
What's that?
what is up? What is up
To
with
the
your
loo.
picture?
Arse
Which
is hurting.
you talking about mine?
Okay, we're both trying to talk at the same time. What are you saying, PJ?
Oh, nothing. As if your arse is hurting, to the loo with you.
Yeah. But what is up? What is up with the current picture you have as an avatar? It looks so with the hair unkempt, like your face just looks like.
Yeah. No good? You don't like it?
No, I just I don't like it. Just it looks like half dead. Like you're in your own little world, eyes closed.
Yeah, that's me. Yep. That's pretty much me. Yeah.
Hey, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck were you doing on Arlo's stream? Like at
When?
first you were fighting, you were like arguing with Brojo, and then all of a sudden you had like a syringe or something, but Arlo blocked that out.
Right. Yeah. Well, it sounds like It
Oh
sounds
man,
like
what I miss?
well, it sounds like you saw it midnight. You pretty much just laid it out. I argue with Brojo, and I apologized already. I've already apologized profusely to his face, and I messaged him as well. I called him bad words, and I lost my cool.
Oh
and
man.
yeah, I know it wasn't cool, so I
Look,
apologize.
I get it. Both of you, both. Let me check in. Both of you are right in your own way. There you go. I got that out.
Yeah, I'm not tripping on none of that. But yeah, so that happened. You saw it, and it was about. I'm not gonna rehash it, but it was about whatever. It was about kicking people when they're down, sort of. That was kind of what I was trying to talk about, and how I just don't agree with that. But I totally understand where other people are coming from, and I don't want to debate it or argue it. I agree with him. I disagree with him. He agrees with me. He disagrees with me. We worked it out. It's all good.
Yeah, and that's why I said both of you are right.
Yeah, I get that totally, 100%. And then and then the syringe thing. I inject testosterone. I have been since I turned like 30. Not like Hulk Hogan stuff, but like once you turn probably like 25 to 35, you start losing your testosterone.
What's the matter, man? You're scared of getting old?
Yes. Well, yeah, I mean, like kind of, yeah. I mean, like not scared, but like.
It's probably not the synthetic one you usually hear of. It's one actually prescribed by a doctor, because I also have a friend of mine who who does that, right? He has he takes a syringe and does that. Like, I don't really want to do that, honestly.
Welcome,
There
Gio.
is a gel that I could take in order to raise my testosterone, or I could just lose weight.
What's up, Gio?
Where do you put the
going
gel?
on?
Do you like? Where do you
Hi.
put
Yeah.
the gel?
The gels that you can rub them like under your armpits or like on your chest or whatever, like your shoulders, and it's so
Oh,
much.
testosterone. I'm thinking like just slap that shit on your balls, right? Just like rock that shit.
You definitely don't want to. Definitely avoid that area. But
Oh man, that's weird.
yeah, because you don't want to affect your production down there, and because
What? Wait a minute. Who wants to keep going, man? Shut that factory down.
I don't know.
Keep the stacks up. Keep the stacks up and the smoke going, but
PJ, I
fire
don't
the
know about you.
employees.
I don't know about you, but I like testosterone. Sounds like you don't.
Well, I mean, it's whatever it is, right?
Yeah, it's good and it's natural. It's like already within you, so like I don't really consider
Flexing.
it. I'm sorry.
I'm flexing, even though I have no muscles right now.
I doubt that. You've been shadow boxing. I know that.
Shadow dancing, man. That's the way to do it.
But yeah, like I don't know. It makes you feel younger. It makes you feel like like it
men
gives you more.
Literally need it to be men, right?
Do you get like roid rage and want to fight?
No. See, that's the
Come at me, bro.
That's the one. That's no.
Come
that's
at me,
the
bro.
one you're thinking about, right?
Come at
That's
me,
the one-
bro.
Okay, whatever.
Come at. See, he got you angry.
I wasn't
Yeah.
angry, you bitch. I'm trying to explain something to
See,
you.
there it goes. There's the rage. Here it
That's a
comes.
He
Ah!
overdosed.
Ah!
He overdosed. It can lead to that. Like it can. If your T's really high, you can get.
Oh yeah, come at me, bro.
But nah, I mean, like in smaller doses, like it's just
Yeah.
you feel like you're 19. You feel like you're 20, 22
You
again.
know, if you want to like drive around in a Trans Am and listen to like fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers and shit,
Taking my way downtown, all of that. That's just a
or
song
that,
like
or that, yeah.
Californication, absolutely.
God,
yeah.
I feel Viva Californication. Dude, I love that song. It's been a long ass time, and I love the music video. I love the music video of that song. Like having them in a video game just seems so fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's a good jam.
I saw him. I
Hey,
saw him live.
Hey,
once.
this is a Will stream, right?
No, what are you
Oh.
talking about? This is Wild Hearts.
So where's Wildheart?
Wild thought.
He left. It'll be back.
Oh, and this is live on the air. It says live.
Apparently, so
Yes.
this is yes, live to viewers. Hey,
So
hey,
where's
YouTubes.
And he's just gone. How long has he been gone?
Well, his ass hurt.
Like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he
Oh,
said his ass was hurting.
Yeah.
Ass?
I'm pretty sure that means he's going to get vodka, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, either that or like starting to say you might have to take a dump. We don't know the whole British slang, like my arse hurts, or you might have to take a shit, or go get a massage by
Okay,
his
hold
mom.
on. I
We
need
don't
to
know
ask.
yet.
Did he say that Wildheart did Wildheart say that he needs reasons to stay sober?
He said that yes,
Yeah.
he was looking for reasons to stay sober or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm 80 and my testosterone starts going down, I'm getting on testosterone. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
just imagine Bond being an 80-year-old man, like flabby muscles, but then but then taking testosterone and him becoming like Hercules or fucking or
He's
Arnold
gonna be-
Schwarzenegger or
Yeah.
other people with muscles. My God,
He's gonna be slaying everybody in the nursing
Like,
home.
what keeps the testosterone flowing naturally? Is there a way of doing that? Like just doing things that a man naturally
well,
does?
yeah.
Like,
See, if you by
you know?
losing, how? Let me say it again. Not when you gain weight, and Sir could probably tell you this as well. When you gain weight,
Wild Heart's back. Put your dicks back in your pants, guys. Wild Heart's coming back. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Midnight. My bad. Testosterone.
when you gain weight, when men gain weight, okay, there's testosterone turns to estrogen due to the fat, right? You can look this up. The fat turns into estrogen.
Uh-huh.
So it lowers your testosterone.
Is that why when I was fat, I cried when watching Highway to Heaven?
Yes.
Yes, there you
Oh,
go.
that was so sad. That little retarded kid. Oh, no. I can feel it.
Citation, please.
I can feel it in my vagina right now.
Are you seriously asking for a citation, Gio?
No, I was just kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say, Mr. Low T over here.
Ken just said before the traffic noise, welcome GSM, it's going to see you, but I'll have to mute because of traffic noise. Carry on. Sorry. No, just go back.
I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Wildheart. Wait, I'm Batman, not Wildheart.
Get you. Uppercut. I gave you a right cross, left cross, uppercut. And then we get boom, two to the body. Okay? How's that?
You know what? I'm gonna fight you. Come on, Gio, put your dukes up.
That combo move's called a crucifixion.
I'm ready. Where are you at?
Nailed it.
Catch me on the outside.
This
See?
is a sausage fest.
No comp. No comp.
We need a woman, or at least a femboy. A twig.
Where's Ironic at?
No, fuck you. No.
What does Mike Tyson say? Boom, perfect timing.
Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
That's
Boom,
good.
perfect timing.
I'm gonna eat your babies. I'm gonna eat all your babies. I'm hungry. I'm with your babies. We'll punch your mamas in the faces.
You guys are messed up in the head, and I love
I'm
you.
gonna bite
for
your ears. What your ears taste like? I bet you taste like gummy worms. Let me eat your ears.
it. He will never live that down.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for him. He will never.
You know, he has a gummy that a THC infused gummy called I think it's called Tyson Bites, and they come in little shapes of ears. Really, he does, or something like that, or some
No,
kind of.
I know. I'm not laughing because
Yeah.
I don't
That's
believe you. I'm
hilarious, right?
laughing.
That's
because
good marketing, man.
Hey, how does Mike Tyson eat his corn?
One ear at a time. Yeah, I get it. That's funny.
Yeah, one ear at a time.
Just a nibble.
Like, what did he do? What was the fucking? Oh God, that's funny.
Oh, that fight, the Holyfield.
I mean, yes, oh.
Yeah, I watched that fight when it happened. That was pretty cool. That was intense.
Me
How do
too.
you
I
defend that? How do you defend that? Well, he
he
grabbed
was
me.
just-
He grabbed me, so I bit his ear.
Yeah, his whole excuse was, that he was going through a lot of emotional shit. His coach and mentor and father figure had passed, and he wasn't in his right
Oh,
mind.
boo-hoo, cry me a river.
Yeah, I know exactly, and but you could see his frustration in the ring, and yeah, he was just I don't know. You could just see his anger in his face, and he just bit his ear where they were like close together, spit it on the ground, and it was
Yeah.
pretty much
Okay.
Do you think?
pandemonium from there.
Do you think possibly? So, do you think possibly he might have been on drugs like steroids or something to bulk him up and the steroid?
Well,
steroid
I know that he
kind of
admits
weird
doing a lot of
or
like
what?
different type of drugs when he was hanging
Yeah.
around with that type of crowd. And I imagine, I mean, the way he was built, I mean, that guy's a fucking beast. If you look at him, he's like all built up. I can't imagine not having some type of steroid or some type of help in building like that.
Well, I just came across something. I just have to share. Apparently, the first Holocaust museum in Fortnite. Okay, let me try again. Apparently, the first Holocaust museum in Fortnite has been approved by Epic Games. So, Fortnite is going
Midnight.
to have.
Why? Midnight.
I guess you don't want to hear what I have to say.
Midnight.
so
Why
go
are you
ahead.
obsessed with Holocaust? It happened. No, sorry, Midnight. I was
Wild
trying to
Heart,
make a shit
Wild
joke.
Heart.
Sorry.
I literally brought it up right now. How is that an obsession? I came across something that was talking about it.
I know it
I'm a-
was.
I
That
don't
was
think it's really. I don't think it's real. Like
the
I,
shit
I'm
joke
a
I was
Fortnite-
trying to make. I was trying to make it out that you were a
Fortnite
Holocaust
I'm
denier.
a
Who- yeah,
I mean, I'm all down for population control, but
Jesus.
sometimes you gotta, this way it
But
works.
no, I find that it.
So
Ugh.
right, but by saying the Holocaust, you have immediately got my channel flagged for some reason. So let's give them reason to strike my channel or whatever. So Midnight Sparkle, are you saying that the Holocaust never happened and it's a pseudo scientific kind of thing that
Why the fuck are
it
you?
never happened? Is that what you're saying?
No, literally no.
That's what I heard.
I
That's what I
was.
heard.
I was.
Is that,
You know what?
that's what I
You
heard.
know what?
Yeah,
You know what?
I heard it as well.
Okay, that's what you heard. That's what you heard. Even though I was trying to say that Fortnite. Forget it.
When was the last time you told on Anne Frank?
Yeah. Midnight Sparkle, the Holocaust denier. He's not really.
We can't deny it that
But it's
it
fun
did
to
not
make him look
happen,
like
but
he
you
is.
can question how and the whole
Yeah,
how it happened.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, can you guys knock it off, please?
Sorry.
Jesus Christ! I was trying to. I
Midnight
was just
Sparkle.
trying to.
No, yeah, no, Midnight Sparkle is not a Holocaust denier. I was making it.
Yeah, they claim that like 6 million people have visited that that like museum already,
but he does really,
but not. But like this, I mean,
but he
6
does really
million.
hate black.
Come on, like that's. Yeah. I mean,
Oh
come
my
on.
God! I was just trying to bring up something I found interesting by saying that that they built a Holocaust museum in Fortnite, a video game.
Other
In
scholars say it's
Fortnite,
probably like
in a video
500,000,
game. Yeah.
But
or
you guys didn't let me finish.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah. Sorry, Midnight. And I will explain. Midnight. And I literally nearly called him Midnight Holocaust. Midnight Sparkle is
God,
not
I
a
fucking hate it when
proponent
you're
of
drunk.
the Holocaust, but he does hate black people quite badly. He is massively racist, but he doesn't deny the Holocaust.
Oh
That's
man,
Midnight.
what's like the what do you hate about them the most? Like what really grinds your gears? You know about black people. I want to know.
Them killing
not
albinos in Africa.
So like the fact that they get albinos and they use them for ritual practices or burying them under cornerstones or whatever they do with them really grinds your gears about black people. I understand.
Who said that?
I was
It's
just
enough
reading
to
about
drive
it.
you north and start a whole coalition against them. Maybe even enslave them later in the future.
I just heard a story about a native tribe,
Well,
and
that would
and
be
now
the
I
ultimate
think,
goal. But
yeah, this native tribe. I can't remember where I heard they were. Like maybe it was like, I don't know, Brazil or Argentina or something like that. And they talked about them as though they were like a mythical tribe because they eventually got wiped out. And the way they described them was they had blonde hair and they had like blue eyes, and that they only came out at night. And some people
freaks.
and
Freaks
some
come
people
out.
speculated that it was like a tribe of albino, um, that genetically that they were albinos, and so they couldn't come out during the day and see. They couldn't. Yeah, they couldn't. They would be blind during the day, pretty much.
yeah, but I don't know if you know this, but saying they have blonde hair and blue eyes, it kind of reminds me of the Aryan race, which is what the Germans were kind of, in the Holocaust. They were trying to, like, they thought the Aryan race was the best race. Yeah, it was
Are
a
we going?
misunderstanding of genetics, but
Are we going back
yeah,
to that? Are we going
yeah,
back to the? Okay.
yeah,
No, but it's just like a
yeah,
tribe like in
yeah.
South America.
Just because
Or
you brought up blue eyes, yeah, blue eyes and and my laptop.
Oh, he froze.
I'm sure PJ's got this.
Frozen.
Alright. I think. Alright.
Oh, I got a phone call. I'll be back in a couple seconds.
Okay. Phone call. Frozen. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Did you know that? Did you know beer makes you smarter?
Did you know citation needed?
Well, it made Budweiser.
Okay. Okay, that was.
Sorry about that.
How is the stock of Anheuser Busch? I want to check. I'm just curious. Like after like all the Bud Light stuff and the Budweiser stuff, and I mean, like, how are they affected? Because I mean, like, people were talking like they lost business, but I checked their stock early on, and it didn't seem to be affected at all.
Well, you have a dog. You have a dog in the game, or whatever they call it. You have skin in the game.
No.
Oh, just interested.
Yeah, just curious.
All
right, I'm looking it up right now.
I'm sure the numbers have dropped, but I'm sure they drop consistently anyway.
All right, I got it pulled up right here. Let's see here.
Because
all that shit
fluctuates. It all fluctuates.
So in April, it looks like Anheuser-Busch, which is this traded under BUD as in Bud, was at $67, and now it's at about $58. So it looks like it did drop about $10 over the last 6 months. I don't know if that's reflective of what, but like I guarantee you, like there's a big drop from May to June, and I think that was when that whole Dylan Mulvaney, is that how you say it, Mulvaney? That's when that happened, right?
I'm not sure. I haven't been following it.
Anyway, I was just curious to see.
That's a large conglomerate. I mean, they're worldwide, so a drop, any drop that's less than 10 points is not really that significant to them.
Yeah, you're probably right. I just thought maybe they were smart enough to pull it off to where it increased their business. You know what I mean? Like no publicity is bad publicity. You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing. Like maybe. Yeah. I was just curious.
Well, the whole thing is giving them publicity. It may be negative publicity, but then it's still publicity. You know what
right?
I'm saying? So,
yeah, I was just curious as to how that affected, the bottom line type thing.
And the other thing it does, it keeps Anheuser-Busch in people's minds and in the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because what did they change the Budweiser cans to? What was it now? I forgot now.
I don't know.
Because
they did. I don't buy Budweiser. I don't drink Anheuser-Busch products.
No, me neither.
But a lot of people do. And they still do even after, because it's just the go-to thing,
Right.
So
I'm looking this up right now.
Now, if they had made say Budweiser became a public company, now that would make it totally different. Right now it's private. It's private enterprise.
When you say public, I mean it's traded on the stock market. So what do you mean now? As far as a corporation, it's traded, you can buy stock.
Yeah, well, it's privately owned. It's owned by, Anheuser-Busch or whatever the fuck the company name is. It's owned by them. It's Bud, right? BUD on the stock.
Yeah. Oh, Anheuser-Busch. Yeah, it's in St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, so it's owned by them. It's a private agent. It's a private entity, right? But if it was owned by the public, then it would be a public entity, and it could still be on the stock market, but it wouldn't be controlled by Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, really? Okay, so I'm not from. I don't know much about this type of thing. So tell me,
public stocks. Public stocks.
Give me an example.
A lot.
Let me just see. Public. Like water companies and there's a couple of other agencies. I'm not too up on that.
Like if you look at it this way, like let's say I started a mom and pop business because I make the best mixed nuts, right? These fucking things are delicious. They got extra peanuts in there. They're flavored because I like the way they taste, and other people do too.
Me too.
The company gets really big, so it goes public, and I decided to sell it. So if I sell it to shareholders and corporate executives, I'm kind of like booted out of the business. So it's no longer what I think is good, what other people like. It's what makes most money. What can we sell and what saves money? Where can we package it? We can make this shit in China for half the price. Okay, we got to reduce the quality of this and that, but we can make this profit that. So when it gets into the whole corporate thing of it, you lose a lot of quality and
absolutely, because
I don't
have a duty.
I don't know
Go ahead.
Sorry for interrupting. I don't know
No,
the
go ahead.
exact difference between public stocks and private stocks. You know the difference.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not too
That's what I was
keen
trying
on
to.
that myself.
Yeah,
so
that's the
so
part I don't. I've
let's
never
look
heard
it
of
up. Google.
I'm about to.
if
Because
you want to. I don't want to.
because like I thought that like corporations by definition, you know, the public has an option if you can afford it to buy those stocks, and the corporations have
Oh.
shareholders. They have a board of directors, and that's in like, you know, I'm not aware of any private versus public. I don't know.
I always thought it had something to do with how big the company gets, how much a profit is, and if you're even available to have so much, I guess, in something you can invest in, right? Like a small company or LLC, something like that, a
Mhm.
small business. You could have, I guess, if you're a company like that, you can have people invest in your company and become somewhat shareholders. But if you go public with it, I guess it's a whole different ball game. But I would imagine you'd have to make so much money to do so, or else you won't be able to work.
A corporation says it's defined the process of working together to the same end. Let's get some more. Okay, here we go. No, that's not good enough. I'm pretty sure you have to have a board of directors, and you have to be traded like publicly to be a corporation.
Well, you could still be on the stock exchange and have a private stock, but you have investors that run that give you money so that you can do what you do.
But so you're saying like there's some stocks that the public can't buy?
Oh yeah, that's those the private stocks.
Well, stocks and investing are two different things. You know, owning part of the company, or you're just getting a little chunk of, like, I guess, some kind of certificate that says you could profit off their profit. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Or if you buy so much stock, you know, what percentage of stock means you own so much where you could do this or that, if you can or not. I don't know. I'm not that business savvy.
Like you can't, like a private. I'm trying to think of examples, but I'm not sure. Like I think, I don't think Google is a private company. I'm not sure if they open it to the public on the stock exchange. I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out examples of that. Most of the things in the stock exchange are public. You can buy them. Anyone can buy them.
Yeah, that's where I get confused, because it says a corporation is a business entity that is owned by its shareholders who elect a board of directors to oversee the organization's activities. The corporation is liable for the actions and finances of the business. The shareholders are not. So yeah, I guess you do have to have a board of directors for sure, but I thought you have to be publicly traded to be a corporation. It's no longer like you can't restrict who buys into it, you know?
Yeah. That's the main thing. There's the restrictions on buying the stock.
Okay, all corporations are considered companies, even though not every company is considered a corporation.
It's complicated, but it's I was gonna say, I forgot what I was gonna say now. I hate when that happens.
It's business, baby. It's all
A private corporation is defined as a smaller corporation where there is a limited number of shareholders that the stocks get issued to, and the stock isn't offered to the public. Okay, all right, cool, all right.
Yeah.
On the other hand, a public corporation has been authorized to sell their stock to the public. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's how most stock exchange transactions are public, most. Because that's how it works. But
Right.
they still have private stocks that people trade in. But it's only open to a select few. That's not the public.
Yeah, it's probably not me.
Like their main investors, like their moms and stuff, you know, like, you know, lemonade stand going.
Yeah, I don't know why that kind of sounds sketchy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Well,
yeah, you know, mom's gonna take all your money, that bitch.
Well, see, the public stock, you don't have to have any money in any of the stocks in order to purchase them. And the other one, you have to be part of the thing in order to buy and to buy. You know what I mean? You have to be part of it in order to buy.
Got you. Okay.
And public, You don't have to be part of it. You just go in and start buying whatever's open to the public.
Got
You
you.
make them
Does
money.
that make sense?
Is everything on the Dow Jones and like NASDAQ public, or some of those are private?
No. Not everything.
Not everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the
Iran-
Rockefellers and the Vanderbilt still got that old ticker coming in before everybody else information.
On the Bloomberg network.
Oh yeah, man. You gotta get the
Too
buy.
bad.
No one to buy one. So.
You know, Serb, he knows a lot about the stuff. And you know who does too? Brojo, I think, knows a lot about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they into money and stocks and economics and stuff like that. Interesting.
I never invested in that kind of stuff. I
I
invested
could
in
just
real
never
estate.
save myself, you know. Like I can't even follow the old golden Jew rule of 10%.
That's
hard
that's
to do.
bullshit. That's bullshit. You bought land. I know you bought land. I know you bought real estate. I know you did.
Yeah, I gave it to my kids.
Yeah, exactly. I know you told me. You told me. Yeah,
Mhm.
I did the same. I did invested in real estate. So I did because I didn't know shit about the stock market and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I grew up, you know, where we had to pay rent, had to fight to pay rent. So the first thing I was like, I'm gonna buy a fucking place. So I started with a condo and got a house, and then little here, a little there, and a little some plot of land. And yeah, I think it's, you know, that way the kids are set up because who wants to be, you know, caught in that fucking mess, you know? That's on your
Yeah.
property. Plus, you learn maintenance, you learn, you know, how to build and what it takes to not just hand over money to some landlord, you know, but really what it means to maintain and invest in your own property and be part of what it is. And like, got to pay taxes on shit. That's what it is. Part of
Right.
being a goddamn American, I guess.
Well, I feel like it's like a fading part of the American dream because I feel like the corporations are buying up all the houses, BlackRock, Blackstone, whatever they're called, and like they're already own almost every aspect of our life here in this country other than housing, and so
Well,
they're
I
getting.
think that's why it comes to like, you know, how things are planned and what people are doing. It's that whole, you know, that whole COVID thing that shut down so many small shops that they were just able to go in and swoop up, and people were really quick to just drive 2 minutes down the road to a Walmart and get it. And
Amazon, they just send it to the
exactly,
house.
and
You know,
everybody's so American, so goddamn American, anti-Chinese. Well, every time you go to fucking Walmart or buy something from Amazon, like we don't have a choice too much anymore nowadays. But when they did have a choice, they knew they were committing a sin at one point or the other against America by buying into Walmart or Amazon's, you know, cheap Chinese products, not looking around saying, okay, I'll you know, find something that's made here and invest into, you know, our own people. It's people are always in it for themselves, man. It's always, it's just
and like
animals.
I mean I kind of get it though, like, you know what I mean, like when you're struggling and you can't pay your rent, like you know you get the cheapest product possible, and I guess it's really, you know, it falls on the government to make sure that the products that we can buy are made by people.
I see what you're saying there. But
like,
it also falls on the people too. It's like living within your means. If you're going to get a credit card in your pocket, a lot of people say, okay, I'll use this in case of emergency. I'll build my credit up in case I want to, you know, use it in my favor. Other people will grab that, go buy, you know, a set of rims for their car and go buy some new shoes and not pay the bill. And I think it almost follows along the same line, you know, where responsibility is part of it. And people just don't show responsibility or want the responsibility. They rather just look it over and hope that they don't get caught or just let it fall off the side and say, okay, the governments will take care of it or the insurance companies will take care of it. Well, that's the problem with that mentality, because then you have insurance companies, because you got lawyers and everybody's trying to get it for themselves, not respecting that accidents can happen. You have a buildup of what we have, I guess. It's just, I see it's, you know, animal nature and culture where we're at today. So I can't deny it.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'll check you guys later. I'm out. I gotta go.
Right on, man. Take care, dude.
All right,
I don't know. I just kind of see the way things are, where they were, and how it is. It's just what can you do? You know, what can be done? We all have we all want to be Hitler. We all want to be in control.
No, you know it. I hear you.
Right?
I don't want. Yeah,
don't you want to be Hitler sometimes?
all the time, all the times. No, I'm kidding, but like I and people will be like, well, oh, it's their fault for working at Walmart and accepting that low wage, and and they're not even really necessary jobs because they work at Wendy's, and that's not really a crucial, you know what I mean? I'm like, but if you go to Wendy's, then maybe you do think that job is. I mean, it must be important if you go to Wendy's, right? I mean. I don't know.
Well, that's the
like,
thing is like a lot of people don't want to work at places like that because it seems to be below like some people's mentality. But again, a lot of people have to learn that you have to, crawl before you walk. I mean, I don't know what kind of jobs you had, but I know that I, done my fair share of folding pizza boxes and cleaning toilets. When I was.
I work minimum wage jobs. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, right.
I work
Build
for
up what you want to be or where you want to go.
Yeah, I work. I worked on a golf course when I was 14, 15, 16.
Right on.
Yeah,
I started off in a trophy shop, and there's people that were working there at the same time building trophies, and I ended up, doing all the computer networking, blah blah blah, opening and closing for the whole place. Pretty much running the whole show. The owner didn't have to be there, but yet the guy that I started off working there with was still building the trophies. It just depends on where you want to go and where you see yourself, and also what your interests are. What you find interesting.
Your passion. You know what I mean? Because I've had jobs that pay really well, and jobs that pay minimum wage, and like if you're not passionate about it, you can only do it for a short amount of time, and then you're just like, kill me right now. I'm gonna kill everyone. I'm gonna jump off the bridge. Like I'm done. Like it's
It also sucks too. Like it depends on the money, right? Like when I was working this one job, I was opening, closing the place, and I was making. And this was back in like 96, 97. And I was making, I think like $10 an hour, which is pretty good money back then. Wasn't bad.
Hell yeah.
But I also got a side job where I was doing like 2 batches of cookies, working in a factory with a bunch of one guy with a green card, one guy with a visa, and about 4 illegals, working in a cookie factory for this Jewish lady who made biscottis. And I was pretty much in charge of the place doing the biscotti stuff, and they had different sections and stuff and things there. But I was making like $400 a day. It was like $200 and some dollars a batch, and I was knocking out too. Exactly. So it's like if I go do that networking stuff, which I was doing, I said this fucking cookie making shit it's sweaty, it's hard work, it's labor intensive, and it's a lot of repetition. But fuck, you're making like 2-3 times as much. What I do. I didn't make money for a while there, but I eventually left because it was just too much hassle. There's a lot of drama going on there.
And maybe because you weren't passionate about making cookies,
Exactly.
It was a gig. It was a gig.
Right.
And that's how I always looked at it. Like a gig is a gig, it's a job, and just do your job, make some money, and then live your life after, like outside of that job. You know what I mean? But I probably should have, in retrospect, I should have tried to be passionate about what I did as a job, and maybe I would have been happier. But I kind of just didn't want to work. I didn't want to work. I was like,
man. It fucking sucks.
It sucks, bro.
I could brag about all the shit I did, but fuck, I really, get up at 3 a.m. sometimes to go down there and solve other people's problems, and then call it a day. Like fuck.
Yeah, deal with boomers all day. Like no one wants that. Like, and right now, like I don't have much money, and my apartment's $400 a month, and it's it's nothing fancy, but like I'm so much happier that I don't have to go in there and work and like when I'm take shit off of people, like dude, I'm done with that shit.
Yeah,
I'd rather have time than money at this point in my life. I'm getting close to 40, and it's not worth it,
Shit, I'm 2 steps from 50, man.
Yeah, good for you. You got to figure it out. I'm trying to get like you.
Not really. I mean, I didn't really have it figured out. The point where I thought I had it figured out is like when I kind of like when I fucking pretty much lost my eyesight. Most of my eyesight was already gone, but I had a pretty bad spout of I got sick and retinas blew out, and my eyes are pretty much gone since then. So I stumbled into the world of disability, which sucks because I'm barely creeping along, I'm broken. I can't do what I used to do.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm limited now, and I get like pissed off at myself because I used to have not an abundance of money, but I was able to, You know, if I was looking through the paper and I saw a vehicle for like, you know, a couple grand, I was like, oh shit, I got that in the bank. I'll buy that. I can't do that anymore, you know, or things
Oh
like
yeah.
that. And if I tried, I wouldn't be able to do. I'm thinking about, you know, shit I could do, and it's not going to be in my favor. That's for sure.
No, I get that. And like as we get older, like we're gonna get more and more limited at the things we can do. And
Yeah, that's what sucks. But it like really fucking threw a monkey wrench in my whole program, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know you told me what is it? Like you said you were pretty much blind in one eye. I think you told me that.
Yeah, one's gone pretty much, just all grayed out and fuzzy, and the other one's got like no peripherals. It's like yeah, it's almost like like looking. You know, you play a video game and you look through a telescope. It's always like all fade around the edges.
Yes,
corners. It's like that. Yeah, it's a little murky and dark and floaters and shit like they're like a.
That's how I imagine like Joe Biden's vision is. You know, because
probably he probably has better vision than I do.
Like I feel like his peripheral must be terrible though, because like
I imagine at his age, yeah.
He'll turn around to shake someone's hand, you know, who's not even there. And then he'll turn to the other side. That's what gets me. Like he'll turn to the other side, no one's there either. I'm like, how did you like well, you know, put somebody behind the guy.
mean, if you have that problem, which I imagine he does, because I have no peripherals at all. So sometimes if somebody's standing there, I look over and I see them standing, I look forward, it puts them there at the moment when I think when they might not be there. It still looks like they're there because that's where the mind places them. It's weird when that happens. I find myself sometimes bumping into people, you know, at the store or something because of that whole thing about not having those proper peripherals, because when they're gone, and your mind will put other things there in its place. Like, only cool thing about it is if you're driving at night, your mind will put whatever it wants in there, and I get like fucking like waves coming over from each side crashing above me, you know, like I went through a fucking tunnel, Little Mermaid style and shit.
And you said that's cool, or you said that's a good thing?
It's cool, yeah, it's kind of fun. Or, you know, you could like see vast oceans around you when there's actually a, you know, whatever. It just depends on what the mind throws in there. Sometimes you let your imagination go, it goes really funky. So in a weird way, being blind is kind of it's almost like a trippy psychedelic within itself, because it can let your imagination run wild with stuff, and it kind of adds to reality in sideways ways.
Right. So that the sensory deprivation, or I forgot.
Exactly. Yeah. Just go outside. You know, I got some land here. I go out there in the middle of the night, you know, sit by the barn and just like look out there, and the mind just starts playing tricks on you. You know, crowds of people walking by, fucking ships coming in on the side. It's pretty trippy.
Amazing.
Yeah, let it ride.
Speaking of shit, right, do you want to help me get a prostitute tonight?
No, you do not need a prostitute. Just jerk off, man.
I know, but right, I've got £700 in the bank, so I can afford a prostitute. But only, yeah, but it's £200 only if she'll accept PayPal.
Yeah, you know what's probably a little more than £200 with the investment? A new laptop.
Yeah, that will buy me a new laptop. Yeah.
And a new laptop, when you get your internet back in flat, you can jerk off the porn all you want, and you can save up 10% of income until you got enough for a whore. That way it doesn't impede on any of your money that you have or in the future.
See, this is why PGA is brilliant, because
it's just common sense, dude. If you want to maintain, it's not maintenance.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because I would have been like, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, I would try. Yeah. Yeah.
I would like, yeah. Call her right now.
But I thought it'd be interesting, just the different because I can go onto the website and order for tonight.
That shit.
No,
dude.
don't do that.
I got some other dude's dick in her like 5 seconds earlier, so you got like this other dude's fucking jizz on your fucking crab, and
no,
somewhere or the other, and you're gonna be blowing off a bunch of dudes too. I don't know if you like that kind of stuff.
No, but she's very clean. Like,
man, come on, you get yourself some 7-Up up her cut and make it fucking. She may be clean, but is she clean in soul?
What's her name?
You know,
right. So PJ, you just mentioned soul, so you're gonna have to justify there being a soul.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You're a heterosexual male, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
imagine you like to have sex with women.
Yeah.
On occasion, do you like to have
When
oral sex with women? Do you like to have oral sex with
oh
women?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Now imagine that. Would you go out and have oral sex with any woman who pays you $50 each time?
No.
You got some big old sweaty hot mama jamma just got
No.
out of church. She's like, I want you to eat my crotch, boy. Here's $150, and I want to look down at you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the back of your head. I want you to look me in the eyes, and I want you to hum like a little hummingbird. Get some
Yeah.
honey. You like it, don't you? Now, does that sound pleasing?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
3-4 times a day.
Yeah.
Would you want that?
Yeah.
All that
Yeah.
nasty sweat running down
Yeah.
your face and shit.
Yeah.
And she
Fuck
didn't
yeah.
wipe her fucking junk. She Sterling loves this kind of shit.
I love
right?
that shit. I do. Like, fuck that bitch. Dude,
Yeah.
like,
You should be
call
talking
her.
to say.
Man.
Call her right now. Call her. Like, yeah, worry about tomorrow. You
He
know,
wants a link.
spend that money. No, I mean, I don't know. You know, I mean, I actually, I don't
Underwear
know.
the Dwarf monthly subscriber here.
I mean, like, yeah, look, I don't think it's that
But-
bad.
So-
But like, if you have the money, I think I'm looking at it more as a money from the money aspect. You probably need to save your money. I don't know what your finances are like right now, but like, you know, as far as prostitution, that's a different
I mean,
subject.
It's
that-
also subjective of how far would you go. Like some people I notice will like pay somebody online to do or say something, regardless what it is, they'll say it just so they get like, you know, a certain amount of money, which I think is kind of like pimping. It's like selling yourself, especially if it goes against, you know, what you really think, unless
Yeah.
you just that's what you are.
Well, yeah, like
Yeah.
you like
The main problem. Sorry, the main problem I had was when you said any woman, I would have to be like attracted to them in some way.
Like, yeah, like exactly,
that
like some
kind of-
big
yeah.
old beastie, you know, some big beastie of a
Yeah,
woman.
like some 70-year-old woman coming out of church or something.
Right,
No.
you know, like 350 pounds.
no.
She's got some old like fucking scraggly ass great grandma cooch going on. She hasn't showered in a month because her Depends rash. You know, and she's gonna pay you money
Yeah,
to do. I mean, that's what they
that's-
have to go through, right?
yeah.
And either they enjoy it
Yeah,
or they do it for the money because they have some kind of a habit or something to feed.
yeah. That's
Yeah, so
probably it.
imagine what they do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, most of these prostitutes have, she has a hot body, but women have bodies that, you know, they got breasts and they have hips. And let's face it, when you're a horny dude, 99.9% of women have hot bodies. They just don't know it sometimes, you know. You always find something good there,
Yeah.
you know, something cute or something on a chick, but they just don't know it, so they put themselves in those positions. I don't know, man. It's just animals want to do animal things, and if you want to be an animal and you know you want to like get laid in that way, that's up to you. But I don't know. There's more to it than just that.
Yeah, but I also feel
Yeah,
like, you know, it's somewhat it's natural, it's biological for a person to have these urges and desires, and I feel like just like you said, like if someone wants like Orlo on Cameo, which I don't know if that's what you were referring to, Classic Jesus, but Orlo
I have no idea.
Okay, yeah, well, so like Orlo got on Cameo.com, and you can book a video for him to say anything for $22, and we all chipped in like $5.50, and we got.
Oh, is it that fat guy?
Wait, say that again.
Was it a fat guy? Because maybe that's a trigger. I remember a couple months back, I think it was. Yeah, somebody said something about Brojo's chat or something, right? I think Brojo played it once played on his chat. I caught that.
I think I might have sent it to Brojo. I sent it to a bunch of people, but
it was like some fat dude or something, right? Fatty or something like that.
Oh, you're thinking about Airsoft Fatty. That's the Cameo that we got talking.
That's the one I probably thought. That's probably the one I thought when I was saying that. I didn't know that it happened again. I had no idea.
No. So now Orlo himself is on there. Like you can get Orlo to say whatever for $20.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I did it.
I didn't know that. What?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
So
oh man, Walter, you got 700 quid, man. What do you want Orlo to say? You got 700 quid. How much does it cost?
I'm sorry.
Like, how much does it cost?
Orlo is $22 for a video, and the four of us like spent $5.50 a piece.
Oh, wild heart.
I wrote.
Yeah, but that's like 20 quid.
What do you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
Orlo to say?
That's like,
But there was,
yeah,
but there was,
it's like 20
there was,
quid. It's still a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Yeah,
But 4
but
of
you could do like part of an intro or outro for your show or something, you know? Like
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
like you
Yeah,
can have them say
absolutely.
like this is so and so and this and welcome to the best show in the world who inspired me to be who I am and blah blah
Yes,
blah.
yes,
You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
yeah. You could.
Yeah.
He said, "I'll say anything. I will say
Oh
anything." So I was
man.
like, "All right,
And
guys."
then
I
you
was
can
like,
have him
"Guys."
do like a whole spew where you could cut it out so in the middle of your show he'll be or like eat ass, you know, or like
Yes.
I
Yeah,
like
like a
dick
really
or something
short
like
clip.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
So
hilarious.
I found this guy. I found this guy on Twitter, and his name is Devin. Devin, the selfie slut. And Devin, I
Oh,
don't know if he
Devin.
has like. Do you know him? Like Devin, the
Yeah.
selfie slut. Anyway, like he
I
just
think I might have
talks.
heard of him. Yeah.
He talks filthy shit. Like I want you to cream pie me in my face, and or like as long as you don't get it in my hair, and I like BBC and big black cock, and I want to fuck you in your ass and blah blah blah. It's disgusting, right? And so I made Orlo make a video to him about all the sexual desires he had for Devin, and then
Yeah.
I sent it to Cryptomeria, and I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe he was good.
Oh man.
You are just fucking started for a while.
And
What made
then
him do that? Is he having fun with it? Is like just having fun, or is he doing it because of financial distress or something?
Yeah,
I
you
don't know.
got a bunch of
I
respect
don't
and
know.
sense
I'm having
doing
fun.
it. Yeah, you just said.
I mean,
I
first
really
I was
did.
like, okay, have fun with it, but I'm kind of feeling sorry for the guy. What's up? Is he all right?
I mean, like he did lose his job, and so like he's trying to hustle. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, he started like driving Lyft and all that stuff because so he's hustling, right? And I'm not knocking it, but he said he would say anything. He was like, guys, please buy one of my cameos. I'll say anything. He was e-begging, and so I was like, so I wrote out this script of where he was going to talk to Devin, and I made him reshoot it 3 times because it wasn't good enough. And I was like,
"You little director."
No, yeah, he
more
sent me some shit.
anger, more anger.
Like, no, yeah, he was acting like it was a joke. Oh, Devin, I want to cream pie you. Oh, Devin.
You
I was
want
like, no,
serious?
no, I was like, yeah, it needs to be convincing. Reshoot it. And he was like, and I was like, and it needs to start with like Crypto. Maybe Crypto was right because like when they kind of like split up, she was like, "You're gay." I mean, she just said crazy stuff like he was gay and stuff like that. Because
sorry for interrupting, but I've got to go away again. My laptop's just come up. It's gonna run this battery, so I'm gonna have to go away. Carry on, and then I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, sure. No problem. So yeah, anyway, I sent it to Crypto and having fun, and then I sent it to Devin on Twitter, and he's on Cameo too, and his are only $19, which are less than Orlo. So like next month, I'm gonna save up and get a cameo from Devin.
Dude, you know what you should do?
What?
Is like do a whole script where it involves 2 people, and then just have them like read out parts of each script, and then you can edit them out later so it looks like they're actually talking to each other.
Right?
And video it that way.
That's a good idea. Okay. I didn't think about the long game.
That'd be kind of fun, dude. Yeah, like you could even have like a whole little scenario go on. Like think of a whole like little situation like funny with a little punchline thing, and then just have them be the 2 people in it, and then just pay them to say the lines. They don't have to know the fuck they're doing. Just spew them out different ways, edit it out, put it together.
And so, well, you see, like, okay, that's a great idea, and I didn't think about that like in advance.
Yeah.
But it is fun. I'm still having fun. Like what I had thought about was like I tried to get Devin to respond on Twitter for free, but he's smart and he's on Cameo, so he's probably holding out for the $19. And I wanted like him to respond to Orlo's 20 is a high price, but Orlo's $22. It cost me $26.11, and when I complained. When I complained about the first shoot it was the second one. He was like, "Oh no, you really should buy another cameo if you want me to do that. I've already reshot it once." I was like, "You fucking asshole!" Like, I was like, "You fucking dick, dude! Like, fucking come on, man. I'm trying to help you and leave you a good review." So I left him a great review saying he reshot it 3 times and he never complained, which is a lie. is a fucking
Oh
lie.
man, business
You know,
is business though. You give him a good review. That's good on you. Yeah.
yeah, and he
You
got
want
it.
to
He
get your
got it.
dollars worth, right? I mean, he's
I told
offering
him, I
the
was like,
service.
you know what I told him? I said $26.11 for me is a lot right now. Like you know, so that's a lot for me right now. I really
Supposed
want
to
a
give you
good
like buddy
product.
prices, right? Friend prices.
That's the full price. That's the full price. You know, on Cameo, there's no discounts or nothing. So I was like, hey, look, I was like, you know, that's a lot for me right now. And he was like, oh, he showed me a screenshot, and he's like, only got $16.50 out of this, you know, actually. And I was like, dude, I okay, but like, I still spent $26.11. You know what I mean? Like that,
Yeah.
you know. And he was like, well, if you want me to mention crypto, you need to buy another Cameo. I was like, bro, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So anyway, but I eventually got the product that I wanted.
Right on.
Man, you know what?
How much time do you get for that?
How much time? Oh, yes, it's up to the celebrity. You know what I mean, or the talent, as they call it. This one was about a minute and a half, which seems to be about the average. And now I'm on Cameo, and I don't know if you can see my little handle here, but it's at worst Cameo guy. I'm the worst Cameo guy, and
so people can pay you to say things too.
$5. I'll say whatever.
$5.
I only did mine for $5, and I'm cash apping people $3. I'm cash apping you $3 afterwards, just because it's fun. Because it's fun. I'm just doing this shit for fun. To piss
so you do like
Orlo
characters and stuff, or you just whatever? It doesn't matter.
I just do. I disregard all of your instructions and just do whatever I want.
Okay,
and
you're the worst guy, and that's to
I'm
get
the
what you
worst
pay
Cameo
for.
guy.
I see. So they can't expect anything.
So Orlo bought one from me actually, and he was my first customer, and I filmed.
What was it that he wanted?
He wanted me to roast the people who were trolling him and sending him pizzas to his house and calling SWAT team on him.
Yeah, he told me about that. That's crazy.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
No, he mentioned to me that I think in Brojo's stream he told me that people were doing that, and I heard about it like through the grapevine earlier, but I didn't know that it would, actually happened. That whole pizza thing. I guess they swatted his house and that. That's fucking nuts, man.
And he was like, and also say trash folk, which is like his genre of music that he claims to have invented, is the best music that you've ever heard, or something, something like that. And I was like, I just basically complained about it the whole time as I was like walking down the street, and like I was moving my camera around really like a lot, and you couldn't hear what I was walking down the street. And I was
moving his camera around.
Yeah, I had the camera just bouncing around. The audio was terrible, and then I got to my house and took a shit on the toilet while I filmed it, and he was very disappointed, and so I was happy with that. Like I spent a lot of time making sure people are unsatisfied.
Yeah, that's kind of funny though. That's a good little hook to it. Take it up when you do it. I mean, that's like extra. I think they don't realize that's kind of a deal because. I mean, you could end it with like a or something like that.
No, there was that in the there was that.
Oh, right on.
Like, yeah, if I could find it and send it to you, could you share it on the screen, or
if you share it on here, I can share it. Yeah, I got mods on here.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. If it doesn't take long, I'll just show you what I got. Let's see, it was trying to go. Okay. Oh wow. Hold on, I'm reading text here.
No problem.
Oh, okay, I'm reading comments. Oh, William Freeman. Okay.
Oh, it was out there, right on. I don't see anything on the outside there.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Someone sent me comments that he made on a video on that video.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. I got a little squirrel brain. All right, where did I send this here? Okay, here we go. Where did I have it? Okay.
I've got a bad disease up from my brain is where I bleed. Insanity see. By my soul
Let me see if this works.
Yes, let's see if it works.
Oh shit, it didn't. Okay.
Is it black? Sometimes they don't want to work.
I don't want to work. I ain't. Let me see. I don't.
That's not racist.
Not at all. Not at all.
No, nothing's racist anymore. It's all over the place. Okay, it's all across the board.
I'm gonna try to send it to you on the Google straight to you. Let me see if this works.
On the Google machines.
Why is this not copy and paste?
You can't share right here. Well, I can see if I can grab it. Yeah, I'll see if I can share it here. I'm not exactly sure. I can open it as a tab.
Save video. Let me see here. Why is it? I'm kind of faded.
You on a phone or?
Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I can't like share my screen or whatever. So
that happens on phones. It's sometimes it's kind of tricky.
Yeah,
it's tricky. It's tricky.
I don't want you to doctor. Do you have or no?
A what?
A public email that I could email it to you, because it's not. Let me send it to you on Google for some reason.
That's weird. No, I don't have a public email.
Don't say it out. I don't want you to do that. But let me keep trying. Let's see here.
Blame it on my roots. I showed up in boots. Ruin your black tie affair. That's what I Get it?
Files must be less than 200 meg. Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me see if I can send. Let me see if I can send you the one that Orlo made.
What's the next line for that? For how that works? The girls in I heard a beat. Did you find it? No, nothing's showing.
Sorry, I just found it, and I've sent you on the messenger. Let me put it in the back chat too.
Okay, I just heard a beep in the background, like somebody was joining, or you had to share.
Yeah, I sent it to you on Google, and I just put it in the back chat. So I hope it'll work.
All right, cool.
And this is the one that I paid Orlo to do. For Devin. I posted it in the Wield, I think. I'm not sure if you keep up with that.
Okay, let's see what you did here.
So yeah,
let me see if I can share it. So I'm going to present here.
Thank you. So yeah, this is the worst cameo.
Now is it gonna be like is it kind of fucked up, man? I don't want to put something that was kind of fucked up towards a guy, you know.
Well, I mean, like he agreed to do it. So
I mean, right? Yeah, he did pay for it. That's true.
Like he said he was gonna. I mean, like I bought it. Like you didn't have to do it. I mean, he could.
If I think it's too cringy, I'll just stop it. I'm curious to see what it is myself.
That's fine.
Hold on.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm curious to see here.
I think it's a minute and a half. Yeah.
Okay. If I can find here Chrome tab, I got quite a bit open. What the heck? That's not it.
Hope this link works. Now.
Hold on one second. Give me a second.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, this must be. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is it, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, let me go ahead and play as you did here. See what you'll create. What you? This is. I don't know.
It's gonna be super cringe. I guarantee it.
I've been watching you, Devin. I'm a social media guy myself. I dated this streamer named Crypta. She used to call me gay, and maybe she's right, because honestly, you're looking like a fucking snack. Let me break it down for you.
Okay, that's fucked up, man.
I know, dude, it is, but like, you know, it's goof. It's just goof. It's just for laughs. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's see. Let's continue here a little bit.
He's a good sport.
Oh, he's a good sport about it. All right.
Yeah,
you're looking like the kind of snack that I want to cream pie like a Twinkie. Just
he put it in that one.
Fill you up with an enema. Drown it all over you in a facial. So much stretching. You're gonna swear I'm a BBC.
These are code words I put in the description.
You can't say no. You can't say no.
Yeah, that is pretty cringy.
Tonight.
That's all it is. Yeah. So anyway,
that's pretty cringy.
It is. You only get like 250 characters, so I've made a list of like words that he was supposed to mention.
Oh, okay, so there's a limit on characters. Okay.
Yes, yeah. 250 characters to describe what you want him to do, and you can write him a script, or you can just generally describe it and let him wing it. I made a list of code words, including enema, facial, BBC, cream pie, and that I wanted him to specifically mention.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Right on. So little improv stuff.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have enough, characters to spell it out for him. But
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're just having fun. It's just stupid. And then, I guess I can't send you mine because it's too long. Because it's like 6 minutes of me just taking a shit, and you don't want to see that. But it's at worst cameo guy. it's the worst.
Oh man, yeah, I'm not into that kind of stuff. I guess it doesn't really grab me,
Yeah, no one is. That's what makes it the worst cameo.
No, I mean just that kind of like paying people to do stuff like that's kind of like weird.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Which is,
I mean, you pay for services when you get order food. Yeah, I guess if that's what people want to buy. Some people want to buy certain things. That's just kind of like doesn't grab me too much. I guess it's funny.
Yeah, and
if I can see it, like if you're gonna do like a little movie or like a little actor, a little something, like paying people as little actors without them anointing and throwing together a whole thing, and you paid for it, so whatever you get out of it's yours.
Yeah, exactly. And if people want to do that as their service, then
I just find that to be like I could imagine what would I have fun with doing something like that with would be some. I guess that would be it, is to do something like kind of goofy like that.
Yeah, I'm just having fun. Yeah. And if he's gonna e-beg, then I'm gonna have some fun with it, and vice versa. When I'm on there too, I'm just gonna have fun, and I don't care about the money. I'm just goofing off. I tried to do one. I don't know if I said this already. I tried to do one on the sleep. I tried to my second one, and that I got commissioned for. I've tried to film it 2 nights in a row, and apparently there's a limit on the time because I wake up in the morning. I fell asleep basically was my idea, because I was just gonna do like an 8 hour cameo of me like falling asleep, and it was just awful. But then I wake up in the morning and like the app had an error or something, so I don't. I gotta come up with something else.
It's only $5, and how many characters you get for $5?
They describe 250 characters what they want me to do, but it's all pointless because I'm not.
What about say? Like, if it's what to say, do you have to say what's on there?
Again, like I guess if you want your client to be happy, you would, but I don't. So I'm saying everything pretty much the opposite of what people tell me to say. I just don't care.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Like,
I see.
Yeah, but I think
I know there's like certain rules or certain stipulations where you have to, like, if you're offering a service, say if I say this for that, you have to offer that, like,
right,
what was proclaimed in the not the contract, but I guess in the statement or what the business entails.
I think that there is an option to, when they review it, they could just like deny it and maybe get a refund. I don't know. They might be able to get a refund if you don't want to reshoot it. Most people would offer to reshoot it. Like that guy Airsoft Fatty, the one that did the cameo for us. Like he offered.
I made a joke on there. You know who that old comedian Fatty Arbuckle, I think his name is.
Arbuckle. It sounds familiar, but no. Let me look him up real quick.
Oh, Vaudevillian, Black and White. I don't even. There's like a whole thing about a documentary on him. He was accused of, like, I think it was some type of I don't know if it was either rape or molestation or something like that ruined his career, but he didn't do it. But it ruined his career. And
what was his name? Fatty what?
Fatty Arbuckle.
I'm looking him up. Go ahead. Sorry.
And he kind of looks like him, you know. So I put on on one of the comments or something like that. I thought Fatty Arbuckle died in 1930 something. You know, so imagine.
I didn't see that, but I wouldn't have got it anyway. But now that I know, that's funny. I'm looking at him right now on fucking Wikipedia.
Right on. There's a documentary on. It's not too bad. It's interesting, you know.
Roscoe Conkling Fatty Arbuckle.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yep.
He died in 1933. A silent film actor, director, screenwriter, yada yada. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read that. Whoa! Signing a contract in 1920 with Paramount Pictures for $1 million a year.
Fatty doing all right.
Equivalent to $14 million in 2022. Holy shit!
That's money.
I'm trying to see what the controversy was though.
Something to do with underage, or it could have been rape or something like that. I can't remember. Something like that type of nature, I believe. It's been a long time since I've seen that documentary.
Okay. So manslaughter.
Back before the internet, I think.
Dude, he's accused of raping and manslaughter of another actress, apparently.
Okay,
A friend. Oh my goodness.
I seen it like on A&E before the internet days, that documentary. So this is a lot. Can't remember. Yeah.
A friend of the person who was deceased, you know, basically pointed the finger at this dude and said, "Yeah, he did it," or something like that.
Oh wow.
Oh, they went to 3 different trials. Like the first 2 were hung juries, and he went to the 3rd trial. God damn. He had some good lawyers. Right? He had them Steinberg.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Kind of interesting crap.
That is interesting, dude. I'm gonna look into this.
Right on.
It's a strong name. You know what I mean? Like Roscoe Conklin Arbuckle.
Right. Yeah.
That. Amazing. We just finished White History Month, July.
Amazing.
And then I think
Negroes were hurt in the process.
I think I saw a picture of him the other day talking about, he had a shirt on. I think it said like what did it say? Like Men History Month? Or like Man History Month or something like that.
Right on.
Let me see. I think it must be August. August must be like Man History Month. Let me look.
That's funny.
Just
too many weird wokeisms going around, and I mean, nothing wrong with that stuff. They want to do it, but keep it in the bedroom. Fuck it, keep it out of the streets.
It just opens the door for comedians like Jesse Lee Peterson, though. You know, I mean, he said July just feels white.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's
That guy's
super
fucking
hilarious.
funny.
I know.
He knows what
I
he's
know.
doing too.
He knows exactly what he's doing,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
A lot of people think he's serious. Most people think he's like for real. He believes that shit. But me, I think he's trolling.
Oh, you can see when he chuckles sometimes. He just laughs a little bit. He knows he's got him. And he's like, funny. The dude's always high too. He's always smoking ganja. He's always like looking up a little video, like, let me ask you something.
What is it? And he will ask like people like, you smoke blunts? You smoke blunts? Or what is it? He acts like weed's bad, like he doesn't smoke it. But
I know it, yeah. And when I remember when he had a show on there, his producer, some other guy were talking about smoking and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean, this is stuff he comes out with. He tries to just trap people sometimes, you know. Like, do you think homosexuality is wrong? You're like,
exactly.
Man. Yeah.
Do you love white people?
Yeah, that's funny.
Just shit like that. Like you can't tell me you ain't trolling, dude. That shit's funny unless
hilarious.
You want to get triggered. Unless you want to get triggered, then you can. But like, I don't know, man.
Then he has his perfect excuse. And I grew up on a plantation in Jim Crow laws
in Alabama. Yeah, or some
in
shit,
Alabama.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hilarious to be. He's hilarious. Yeah.
He's kind of like you know that one guy Martin Short did the Jiminy Glick thing for a bit.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's kind of like that. You know, he's kind of like he's right there with it. It's like
absolutely.
To it. Yeah,
he's or like a Sacha Baron Cohen to me. Like that
a little bit, right? Yeah,
that's what he is. Except he never breaks character.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He never breaks character. He's always in character.
I don't know, man. I
like Jiminy Glick. Jiminy Glick's funny as shit.
Jiminy Glick was funny. I used to watch that shit.
Right.
Was that on Comedy Central or like
Comedy Central? I think. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Pretty sure Comedy Central at first.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. And he would like, yeah, that dude was funny, man. And I wasn't really familiar with his work up until that point. Because I was kind of like
Martin Short.
Yeah, because I was like a teenager and I just didn't really know shit, you know. And,
I was a little older. I know Martin Short from he was on Saturday Night Live a couple of times. He had a movie already called Inner Space. It's pretty funny. It's funny. I don't know if you've seen it or not. It's about an experiment where he ends up in some guy's body.
I don't think I did see that.
Kind of. It's funny. It's an 80s or late 80s, early 90s a little comedy movie called and also he did. This is different characters and stuff he would do on stage. I think for his comedy routines, he'd get into like different what do you call it? Personalities or mimic people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Dana Carvey's good too.
Yeah, definitely Dana Carvey and I've been watching a lot of Tim Dillon. I don't fuck with a lot of. Tim Dillon is one of the hottest comedians right now, in my opinion.
I don't know any new comedians. Like I like music with my comedy. I like watching and listening the old shit. I don't know why. I guess I'm just too old now. You reached that point.
I get that. I totally get that. But like,
like what's funny nowadays? Like,
but like, I would encourage you highly to check out Tim Dillon because like I'm saying like I got a small circle and I don't let new artists and new comedians in very easily. But I saw him on Joe Rogan, and I don't watch Joe Rogan normally, but I just happened to see this, and he was fucking hilarious. And he's like, I don't know, like 300 pounds. I saw him live after this in Atlanta. Anyway,
he's a fat guy.
He's a big fat guy, and he's gay, and he does.
Oh, he's gay too.
He's gay, but like you wouldn't know he's like you don't know he's gay.
Is it bottom or top?
I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, where's he from? Is he like from the South?
He's from Long Island. I want to say he's from New York, and he moved out. He moved out.
Tricky to tell with them.
Yeah, I think I think it's Long Island, and he moved out. Like he's Irish, and he moved out to L.A. And then like when that started blowing up and catching on fire, he just went down to Austin, Texas, to with Joe Rogan. And stuff, and then he hated that. So I don't know where he's at now.
So there's like in his jokes, is he saying like things about himself being gay in the jokes?
He will say like he'll talk about like a guy that he's seeing, and then just tell a joke about that. But he doesn't really talk about like yeah, no, not so much of gay stuff in his set. It's more about like
Like they don't
he
say it
like
was like dumb jokes, like don't like they should have sucked each other's dick on a roller coaster or something like that.
occasionally he will say some shit
See,
like
that's
that.
how.
You know?
Yeah, that's kind of like I don't know, man. When it comes to like gay people and stuff, and they use that whole gay sexuality thing as part of their routine, I get like all
Okay,
like judgmental about it. I'm like,
I understand
that's
that.
easy. That's easy to do, you know.
Yeah,
But I guess if you got an easy audience, you know, you gotta do what you want to do.
yeah, but that's fair. That's fair. But
I just have integrity, you know. I have morals
well,
and scruples.
I understand. I understand, and don't take that personally at all. But like, I would just say here. I'm about to put a link here,
All right.
in the back chat. I just put it in the back chat.
That's nasty, man. I don't go that way.
you like a lot of you wouldn't really know he was gay, or you don't really talk about it. And some people actually debate whether he is or not.
I got in the Wine shirt here.
Oh yeah, this is like a 1.5 minute clip of he does like shorts too. I like him on his podcast. He does every Saturday for like an hour or two, but this is actually a little like short video that he made. It was about like the first barbecue after the quarantine and what it would be like. He made this during like COVID. Like what's the first barbecue gonna look like? Yeah.
Do you want me to share it?
Please, if you don't mind.
Yeah, then we gotta get this thing here. I can share the screen.
Thank you. I think it's funny.
Does this feel good? All of us together again, like old times. They're getting big. You're getting big. I would have called. I didn't know she was sick. I would have called. Put me down for cheese. Is she better now? I don't think this shooting was racially motivated. What an arm. That guy's got an arm. I don't think it was. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But it's good to be out. I will ask the pronouns. I didn't know that. I saw something about that on their Instagram. Ketchup and mustard is fine. It's over. The election's over. I'm having fun. You know? Meghan Markle's a rotten whore. Well, you tell her to shut the fuck up. In my day, every single person got molested. Every one of us. My ancestors didn't do anything to anybody, honey. I've been on the internet for 1 year. And now I finally am out of my house because my wife is dead of COVID. The vaccine is interesting. And that's what I'm going to say. I think people are going to spend their stimulus money on crack. Yeah, I was molested. She's Indian, she's black, she's Asian. What is she? What is Kamala? I'm happy I was invited here. And now you're saying I should leave. My belief about the world is that everyone exists to fuck me in my mouth. And if I don't cut off their dicks, well, then I get fucked in the mouth. And if your kids don't want to hear that, send them inside. Hey, I'm white. Get it?
Get it?
Get it? I want to thank you. I want to thank your wife. And I want to thank the other one.
The other one.
Come here. You want to suck my cock?
It's you know, hey, that's Tim Dillon. He's controversial.
Yeah, I guess it's a different kind of comedy. I didn't find it funny. I'm sorry. I don't mean, you know.
No, don't be sorry. That's fine. It's not for everybody. Comedy is not objective. You know, I would never.
Well, it reminds me of those teenage things, you know, where they'll have like, oh yeah, mom, come here. Oh, what? You know, that kind of like thing where you're trying to be.
And it's all like fake and shit. Like in the middle, like.
So like the way it was done, I guess it was overdone. Plus, I'm just gonna critique it because I didn't see it make me laugh. I didn't get a chuckle out of it, you know.
Oh, really? Okay, well,
I was waiting for something. I saw he threw in that like he's a whore. We try to grab it a little hook, you know, to try to get a chuckle in there, but there was already it was already too convoluted with too much stuff already to throw the horror line in.
Yeah.
It wasn't going anywhere with it. He didn't like put it back on himself or his sister or somebody or right on the person, you know, referencing the horror.
That's true. Fair points. And look, and you know that, but I will say that clip is not what he usually does, and it's not what I like. He only has like a few of those shorts. What he really is good at is going on very long rants, and so like his podcast is good for that. Like he'll just go on a rant for an hour and a half about like the lesbians who left him a bad review on Airbnb, and you know, and I feel like he's good at that. But yeah,
like
you know,
milking little things that get laughs out of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I guess you could describe it that way, but like he'll just like the things that piss him off, like he'll just go on a rant about it and just I don't know. I just think it's
like
funny.
he's not a woman.
Say that. Oh, say that again. Like
Things
or,
that piss him off, like he's not a female.
he
That's why
never.
he's gay. Because
I've never heard
the
him
good
say
Lord
that.
didn't give him tits, so he had to put on pudgy weight to mimic a fat ass and take it in the end.
He will talk
like
about
a good fat fairy fuck does.
he'll talk about how fat he is. You know, he doesn't mind that, and that he you know he wants to get his dick sucked.
What does mama look like? Is mama fat?
He talks about his mom too, because she's
Does
like
he have any
in
pictures
a,
of his mom? I want to see what she looked like. I want to see if that's like they got
never
to
seen
ask like if I'm
She's
attracted
in-
to his mom, right? And they both have the same ass. It's like I might not be attracted to his mom.
she's in a mental institution apparently.
Oh,
Like,
that's even better. That's
she's
crazy.
got schizophrenia. Yeah, like
Holy
straight
shit,
up.
that's even
Yeah.
way better, man. That's
Like,
like
yeah.
you know, man. That's like she doesn't know who you are sometimes. It's like, yo,
No,
bitch, it's me.
And he jokes
Don't
about
bite
that.
my dick off, bitch. It's me.
He jokes about that. Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah.
Oh man, he jokes about his own mom. That sucks.
No, that's just funny. That's funny to me.
He must hate his mom, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what a fat bitch she must be.
I don't know.
I mean, he wouldn't get mad about it if he jokes about her like that, right? He's probably like, everybody come on my mom's face. I hate my mom. Hey, I'm jerking off on her right now. It's probably
kind of, but it'll be more like, and not really. It'll be like, you know, like he was like, so you know, my mom's obese, and you know, I heard that COVID was targeting obese elderly people in the nursing homes, but somehow she survived. Like, you know what I mean? Like he'll do a bit about that, like how he's disappointed that they survived COVID. And
like how she survived COVID being fat. Like, does she eat it? Like she's like,
exactly, and like she has asthma and COPD. Like how did like
she couldn't take enough air and doesn't get it because she's so fat and pathetic. And
that was
that's one way to talk about your mother. That he must sleep well at night. That
hey man,
I'm just trying to egg on. I like talking. I like talking shit for fun. I'm just trying to see what I can do to like, you know.
That's fine. Yeah. That's fine, dude. I saw him in concert and or in person or whatever on stage, and it was great, man. I like the guy. I think he's funny. He's got I've heard he has the most lucrative Patreon like in the country. So like he'll make like 300.
I heard that he has the most lucrative asshole because of all the lube in there just dripping out from getting ass fucked.
Yeah, and also
by different guys every night.
Yeah,
I mean,
you make $350,000 a month on Patreon alone. Like, yeah, you probably.
Is it stranger danger when half the time it's his own father?
He talks about his dad too. I forgot what he said about his dad. His dad's an alcoholic and his mom's crazy.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, see why he does it. He says his dad take down the fucking bottle and beat his mom. He's like, how do I take something in my fucking mouth like a whore and not to beat the shit out of my mother?
Exactly.
Because I want to
exactly.
I know.
Yeah, you've seen it. You know, you can write the jokes yourself.
Come guzzling.
He started doing drugs at like 12, 13, and like
man, I'm glad the devil got another one. That's fantastic. I like to hear good news.
Yeah, but no, he's sober now. Like, you know, he's sober and clean now. But
well, he didn't get away. He's still gay, right?
He's still gay. Yeah, still gay.
It's still a sin. So yeah, I mean, in order for him to go to hell, you got to commit something like that, like being gay, right? Like, let's get this straight. He still sucks dick.
I would imagine he talks about.
He looks like the type, right? He looks like the type.
Yeah, I think. He
okay,
does
so I imagine he's still got problems, right?
Well, if you consider that a problem, then
I would. I mean, if I'm in a club and something like that's going on, like what the fuck's happening? Something's wrong with me. But I would never find myself in that position, you know. And some people do, and and they like it, you know, leather shorts and being some dude in the bathroom, you know, they love that kind of shit. Roller skates, crazy.
So like, is it a problem for them? You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
well, I mean, they put themselves in harm's way. They complain about getting, you know, molested and beaten up and robbed, but they go to these clubs at 2, 3 in the morning in the backside of town so they could hook up with some stranger in the bathroom. What the fuck do they expect? You know, they expect, you know, like everything's gonna be rosy about it. They want to take a chance. You know, you're gonna take a chance. If that's what your kink is, then that's what you're into, I guess.
I get it. It's not what I'm into, but I mean, I get it. We're all into what we're into, I guess, you know. And I put myself in harm's way, dude, plenty of times. I just finished 6 months in Colombia, and I was in was
Yeah, I
bouncing
know
around.
you're down there, right?
Yeah, I was in Colombia for 6 months. That's as long as you can stay per calendar year. So I had to leave, and I'm in Uruguay right now, and
Uruguay. Holy shit! Look at you, globetrotting here.
yeah, well, it ain't. It's not. It's cheaper. It's cheaper here than it is back where I'm from in Charleston.
Yeah. What's it like language barriers? Is it pretty easy to get along down there?
I mean, in Colombia, nobody really spoke English, but in Uruguay, everyone speaks English. Like a
I'd say
lot
they're
of
better, right?
yeah, it is. It's quite refreshing. But I speak a little bit of Spanish, but it's really bad.
Yeah, same here. I my Spanish is horrible. I never really learned it just because I didn't like the language so much.
Mi español es peor que tuya. Y yo tenía una novia colombiana, un paisa. Paisa is a woman from Medellin, Colombia, and they got their own name. Like, think about how hot you got to be, just to have the own name for a woman in a certain city in Colombia. You know what I mean? Like, to have the name for that, it must be something good. You know what I mean? Like, they're
Or
called
a certain
paisas.
trait to them, right?
Yeah, it must be something if they got their own name called paisas. And anyway, a
Paisa. It sounds kind of almost like, I don't know. It sounds almost a negative way. Pinche
Oh,
paisa.
Right, but it's just it's not negative or positive. So it's a woman from.
It's just from an area, from that area.
That one
Paisa.
city. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's kind of like
Because
certain. I
that's
don't know.
how
I'm trying to think of a certain trait in America. People have in certain areas, like New York, right? A New Jersey girl.
exactly. But
L.A.
we don't really
Valley
have
girl.
those. We don't Valley, maybe a Valley girl. Yeah, that's a good example. But
Well, Jersey girl, Valley girl. You got the whole Southern farm girl type, but that's like different states, but still an area.
Yeah, and I guess the difference is there's a whole new word. It's not just like Valley, like describing where they're from, Southern girl, Valley girl, Jersey girl. It's a whole new word for what they are. You know what I mean? Anyway, I dated this girl from Medellin. Trust me, I learned Spanish to talk to her. That's how I know a little bit.
She yell at you a lot?
No, never.
Usually with Spaniards or Spanish women, it's always a lot of fighting. And bitches hardcore sometimes.
Yeah, she was intense. But like, nah, we didn't really yell. We got along pretty well. We had the same birthday. Like, our birthday fell on the same day.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. We do always take trips and shit.
You guys like read your astrology together and all that.
I never really believed in that shit. She never did either, I don't think. But it was just something to talk about on the first date. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and, man, it always is, isn't it? That's like a usual. That's like a standard.
Pretty much.
Oh, looks like we're compatible. That's good.
Exactly. And then we found out it's on the same day. And okay, all right, okay. She thought that meant something to her. I don't know. I was trying to, get it in.
Yeah, I know. Women are pretty emotional. You can ride those things sometimes. They start like getting some feelings up in there, like it's destined and meant to be.
Like, exactly. Yeah, she thought it was a sign. And
must be in the stars. That's what I thought when I saw you. Bullshit like that.
We dated for a couple years, actually, long distance and stuff. And then we broke up. Like, that was like 10 years ago. Now, when I when I came back to Colombia, like 6-7 months ago, we got in contact. And I usually don't like try to rekindle shit with exes, but that's what I did. And just big mistake. It didn't work out. We tried it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. Usually with exes, people try to get back together with an old flame. It hardly ever works out.
No. Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah. It's usually like once that bond is broken, it could be easily broken the second time, third time, and then what's the point of it all? There's nothing there.
Well, you live, you learn,
Yeah, true that. It's like lessons you take, how you take them. You're gonna sit down and study, or you're gonna, fuck off and learn later, kind of deal. It's like that with about everything.
Absolutely, and it's like even though I'm pushing 40, like I'm still learning things about what I like and what I don't like, and what I I'm still learning. Still fucking up on a regular basis.
Right.
But
you gotta go through your trials and tribulations.
That's right. I don't even, and I came basically like she was a good girl and gorgeous and all that, and I just realized that I don't think like monogamy or like a wife is for me, dude. That's when I realized it.
Uh-huh.
Because I mean, I just can't be satisfied. I really can't.
Well, is it just because you get bored of the same woman, or you just,
Yeah.
or is it just,
Yeah, kind
it's
of,
a
sort
visual
of.
thing too? What you see something you like, you want
I'm
to get it.
looking all around, head on a fucking swivel, you know,
Yeah.
like yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you're an animal. You're like an animal.
I am, and it's even
Yeah.
worse. Like once I get a girl,
Even you
like it's
testosterone in yourself is making it you want to be like that because it's like a
pretty
little bit
much
kind of like a power thing. You want to have
like
something.
I want to spread my seed.
Well, is it spreading your seed? Because I mean, the seed's just going to get dumped if it's usually if the relationship's just going to be, if it, like, let's say it's a prostitute, it's not going to go anywhere.
Well,
You
sure,
know?
but your nature is still to desire to spread your
Mhm.
seed. You know what I mean? Like when your testosterone's high.
But okay, another thing is like, why spread your seed?
Well, I don't want to, but I'm just saying, like, I don't trust me. I don't want to, but get my rocks off is what I'm trying to say.
Right. So spraying the seed just to create more seeds to get the rocks off.
Well, I mean, I guess that no, I don't want any kids. If that's what you're saying, like, I'm not really trying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying is you're saying that you can go around knocking broads up, but you don't really care if you knock them up or not.
No. Yeah, like I'm saying, like I feel like it's normal for a man to desire to spread his seed, but like in this day and age, there are certain ways that you can use protection and whatnot, and still get your rocks off and not get a woman pregnant. Now, I don't have no kids, dude. I would never. I don't want kids. I don't want a wife. I just can't. I can't. I'm not. I wouldn't be good at it. So
why would it scare you? Like let's say you knocked a broad up, right?
Right.
And would you like just flee from it? You just take off?
No, I'd do the best job I could, but I would know know that I'm gonna fuck up,
Like how would you fuck up?
I don't know. I probably would like I don't know. I don't know.
Like accidentally feed the kids on fucking batteries or something?
Nah, dude, but like maybe like I don't know. Like maybe I'm arguing with my baby mama, and like that's causing tension around the house. That's what I wouldn't be a good husband. I think I'd be a good father, a better father than a husband. I would never be.
Well, that's one thing too. I mean, if you can't find somebody capable of having the child with together, if you're gonna be arguing with the baby's mama, then there's something wrong from that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's probably how I'd fuck it up like that.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't know, man. I don't like, man. It's just such a commitment. I don't have to tell you, I guess, right, Vic?
I've been married for a long time, yeah.
And when I'm talking about the kids, though, yeah, too.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Raising them wasn't easy, but it wasn't hard. I mean, as long as, like, one thing is, I think with kids is you don't ever give them what they ask for, unless what they ask for is what you tell them they get. And if they ask for something that wasn't expected or this or that, if it could be explained why they get it or why they don't get it, that's a big part of it. Because once a kid gets away with something, they'll try it again and again and again. It goes from toys to not wanting to go to school.
Sure.
It goes all the way from there. So you can't ever do that to a child. You got to be authoritative. And that's one thing I think a lot of people don't do.
Yeah. You're like, my mom told us, like, we're about to go in the store. Don't ask for nothing. You're not getting nothing. Don't even ask me. We can't afford that. Don't, put that down. Don't pick that up, all the time. Yeah, so I don't know. And so actually, like when I went on that show, the Pineapple Show, like to get at Melly, it just so happened to be when I stumbled on that show, it was the 100th episode. So she put herself on the chopping block. Like usually she'll recruit a friend, a girlfriend to for people to get at. But this episode, like I had no idea what I was walking into, and it was her herself. And I made her laugh like 2 or 3 times, and I was doing pretty well. And then she asked me like if I had kids, and I said no. And she said, "Do you want kids?" And then I I was like, maybe. I mean, I could be convinced, like maybe one or maybe probably just one. I don't know if I could. And she's like, pineapple, and I was like, what? She's like, and then after like I got booted, she explained it like, I don't want to convince you. I want you to want kids, blah blah blah, at least one. So I just fucked up that question.
Oh man, it's black chick, right?
Say it again.
Black chick.
Yeah, she's a black chick from. I think she's
You
from.
have, you should have said
France.
something like, "Well, I don't know about children. How much are they going for these days? Because being half white, you gotta get some kind of money in there, right? A little extra change for it. 'Cause you can still treat them as house Negroes and they light skinned it. I
Yeah,
don't know. How much
yeah,
can we
you
make
got
off these little bastards?
you. Yeah, you got you're gonna if you wanted to get pineapple immediately for sure.
Oh no, that bitch want to hear more. She probably be creaming. She probably like. She knows the reason why she say pineapple because her is tickling that whore.
She does have a good sense of humor, and if you make her laugh like she likes you, she can appreciate that. And so,
She's probably got like Jewish in her or something.
I think she's from France. I'm not sure. Look, I don't know her. I don't know exactly, but
I'm just thinking. I'm trying to picture her belly button if it has gold in it. That's all.
I've seen her belly button. There was no piercings or anything like that.
Oh,
No, I don't think so.
Kosher.
She's like 6 foot tall. She played volleyball in college. Like
what Amazonian? Right on.
Yeah. So like but she's like a fitness model or whatever. But
oh, what? Take a look up them rafters.
Right. Yeah, she's varsity level for sure. And anyway, I'm going to meet her in Costa Rica in November.
All right, on. Slap her titty for me, will you?
Say it again.
Slap her titty for me, will you?
Oh, if I'm so lucky, I will. If I'm so lucky, I will do that for you. No problem. I don't know, but I got like Geo Sam to make her an intro for her little show or whatever. And he nailed it. Yeah, I sent her like 2 intros from him, and then my other friend had one. He made one too. So I'm trying to like, because like she's got 650,000 subs on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, she lives in LA in a fucking mansion. Like, she'll do one of these pineapple shows, and people just like, what's the super chats? She'll make $400 or $500 an episode on super chats alone.
Whoa, she working it. You go, girl.
Yeah. So like,
She getting all that money from them men's.
Right. I'm gonna get child support from her, and
she making some bank. She's probably like, let's go on here and see what kind of fools we get in here and make some money off these.
Absolutely.
Horn dogs. They're making bank. That's good business right there. Them bitches doing it right.
She knows
what she's doing. Bitches. Yeah.
She knows what she's doing. And anyway, yeah, I'm going to meet her in November. She sells these like vacation packages where you can go like on a group vacation. It's like 8 people going to Costa Rica, and I'm one of them. So I figured, hey, why not? Let's go have some fun. So I'm gonna be in Costa Rica for 3 months anyway. So yeah, let's do it.
You're like Borat chasing Pamela Anderson. I'm gonna get my Pamela. Remember me?
Exactly. It's all for content, and who knows, man? Like we might hit it off.
Never know, man. You might be like the next big thing.
I might put her on bed rest.
Next thing you know, you guys will be disco dancing down at the skating rink and sharing popcorn and shit.
Listen to the Bee Gees.
Yeah. Going down to Funky Town.
Who knows, man? It's all fun and game. It's all fun, meet new friends. Why not,
Yeah. Never know, because they should be wanting you to punch her in the muffin. Hey, what are you gonna do? You gotta do it, right?
I'm a puncher in the muffin. That's what I was like, that's for PJ.
You're on tour for me, right in the governor. I got to head out a bit ago, really. The wild card might be coming back, but
hey, it's good to catch up with you. Yeah,
right on, man. Good talking. It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah, cheers.
All right, cheers, man. Take care. I guess I'll shut her down. Take care, everybody.